we not want to disappoint because we're late? Oh, hey, guys.
What's up, everybody? We're disappointing for being late.
Yeah, and this time it isn't my fault.
Oh no, every single time it's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, hence the hashtag blame RevToastTV. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do all the cool people call it? Fashionably late.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a sense of fashion, but yeah, that's what it is. Sure.
Hey, Brian and Yaya. Anybody else with us this fine evening? Oh, three.
What's going on, everybody?
They might be. They might be surprised with the 8 o'clock time.
Yeah.
I was.
Because
I was rushing like hell because I had some master blend. I was blending 3 gallons of master blend. I was doing the seedlings and everything else. And then I went to go get something to eat. And then I looked on my YouTube and it said in 1 hour or whatever the hell it is. I'm like, oh crap, I got to hurry up and get back home and do whatever and get ready or whatever. Cause I guess we're changing the time we talked about, but I guess it's actually taking effect tonight.
It's actually all for Charles too. It just pains me every time we're like getting close to being done. And he's like, I got to be up in 4 hours for work. And I'm like, oh, geez, like I need a minimum of 6 hours or I can't operate.
Then I talk for another hour after that.
So we can blame it on Charles this time.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, it's all my fault.
You can blame anything on me. That's cool.
No, it's my fault we're late. It's my fault we're early. That makes it more ironic. That makes it even better.
Yeah.
We've been early before?
Well, no. Technically, it was usually it's 10, but today it's 9. But we weren't on at 9. We were actually late. So, yeah, we were early and we were late at the same time.
In other words, we weren't 15 minutes late. We were 45 minutes early.
Yes.
You could look at it that way if you want. I like to look at it as we were late and early.
Well, anyway, we're here.
All you can ask.
Everybody in the chat, if you haven't seen BD Beats' rendering of Jeff, Todd, Rob, what is it? Rob, Top, Jeff. There's so many names. I can't even Pepperpod Todd.
I love that picture. That is one of my favorite things.
So after the chat the last time, I said, watch. BD Beats is going to have something rendered pretty darn quick. I said, we already see the picture that what's his name, Rick, I believe, posted. I said, watch, BD Beats is going to have something. Because this is what he does. Sure enough, boom, like within an hour or two or whatever it was. And it just
done before the stream was done.
Yeah. So it was just like.
I think it was like immediately when the stream was over.
Yeah, it was right when it was over. Because I think it was like 20 minutes after or something. He posted that on PLC. But man, that was great. I mean, I just couldn't stop laughing at that stuff. That was just funny as hell. I'm like, it was funny enough as it is just the basic rendering. But then when you put your face and then you have like the little 2 Oompa Loompa ahi lemon drops next to you, oh, that just makes it even better. So you got like your little workers in your lemon drop factory.
Yeah, like, I'm not joking, man. It's like my favorite picture I've seen in the last 2 years.
I actually downloaded it and made it the wallpaper at the shop.
Oh, that's cool.
I downloaded it too.
And then when it got better when Scott started saying that, he had, someone who can make the costume and everything else. And then Rob's like, you just got to remember, I'm 6'5" and I'm a big guy. So we're going to need to make a big, gigantic Pepperpod costume. That
was my favorite part about the video, man. And that one comment that was like, did you just advertise your height and weight and everything so someone watched?
Well, I think deep down he wants it.
I know he does.
He really does, because he kept on showing that shot in the window of his shop. Like, I see myself standing here in my ahi lemon drop costume, waving the customers in. Come in, the vape shop. Come in, look at my peppers. I'm Pepperpod Todd. Come on in, guys. Come on in. It's 5 below outside. Come on. It's nice and 69 or 70 in here.
That wasn't the reason for me saying what I said. I said that because if somebody is gonna, I'm not asking for anybody to do it, nor saying that anybody should do it. But if somebody takes the initiative and does it, we don't need to have it made for somebody the size of Devin, 5'6", 5'5", whatever he is, 100 pounds, versus me at 6'5" and 240 pounds. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm not a small guy.
That's That's kind of a fun point because if someone does screw up and send a Devon size costume, then he should throw that on, and then you get the actual one. That way we could have two, and maybe I don't know, maybe he'll look like one of those little Oompa Loompas standing next to you.
I think actually they should do three. They should go and get the two that. How big is Alex?
There you go, Alex, Devon, and Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
Alex.
Alex and Devin next to you picking aphids off your plant while you're like doing this. Come in the shop now.
Alex is about 6'2" and 140 pounds or so, give or take. That's probably heavy. But if I got one the size of Devin, I'd turn around and send it to Rev so that he could wear it.
6'2", 140?
Yeah.
God, I can't even imagine that.
Up until the time I was 39, from the time I was 18 to the time I was 39, I weighed within 10 pounds of 150 pounds.
I've
I
never
think
been
my
that.
max weight ever I think is 130. And I'm like almost 6 feet. I'm not 6 feet, but I'm like 5'11", 5'11 and a half, something like that.
What the hell happened to me? I guess I drank too much milk. I guess that's what it is. Something. Hell, I don't know, because I'm nowhere near anything in the ones. So, and I'm 6'1". So, yeah, I'll stay in the mid twos.
Okay. Cody says, nice man, there was an ad. Glad to see you guys are getting to that point. Could you clarify there was an ad? Are you talking about at the beginning of the live stream here? Or did you see something somewhere else?
Maybe he's talking about that awesome picture we all love.
I think so.
Oh, I put it as well, you saw it as a thumbnail for my latest video.
Oh yeah, and twice in the video.
Yeah. No, 3 times. I put it at the very beginning. I put it as a thumbnail at the very beginning for 3 seconds, for 7 seconds in the video, and then for another 10 seconds at the end.
Right at the end.
And Cody says, yeah, I had to watch an ad before the live stream. Cool. Hey, you're not flagged yet.
Oh, I'm sure I am. I just won't get credit for that ad. You just gave Google some money. Thanks, Cody. It says limited or no monetization, which means they're still going to put an ad. They just won't give you any of your cut. Say, thanks, sucker.
Well, at least you weren't booted like all the small channels like me. Granted, I never monetized, but I would have been booted yesterday because of it.
Well, I've also been around for like almost 10 years, so that kind of helps.
I just can't stop eating these Skittles.
I haven't had any in a long time.
I probably haven't had Skittles since the early 90s.
I mean, the last time I had them was the batch I sent Rob, Todd, Jeff. So that's when I had a bag. So that's what, a month ago? A month and a half ago? Yeah, somewhere around there. That's the last time I had some.
I don't think I've gotten them since I went trick-or-treating last. That's quite a while.
Like I said, I mean, I really honestly don't eat that much candy. I mean, like I said, I'll eat cookies and cake and pie, but it's like just candies and stuff. Nah, I usually don't eat them that much.
I can't tell you the last time I had cake or pie, cookies, candy, any of that. I mean, candy, the chocolates, the ghost pepper candy, like that kind of stuff. But besides having hot stuff in it. Nah, I don't think I've had any of that since like the early 90s.
Yeah, that's probably why you're 140 and I'm 2-ish.
Could be.
Because I'm like a cookie monster.
Firefighter Cookie Monster.
Sloth cookie monster. But yeah.
Chat's awfully quiet tonight.
Yeah, I think there's still only 3 people. 7 watching. But on my tablet there, it shows that. I'm thinking that most are thinking it's going to be at 9 Eastern. I mean, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. So we'll have to get the word out going with that, and that's throw them off and big surprise. Oh, surprise! It's an hour early. We were talking about it on my last video update. I said by the time this video's out, we may or may not. Well, I think my video will be out. Well, yeah, my video should be out, and it may or may not be at 1 hour early. We've been debating on that. That's what I got out of it when I was watching Rev's update.
It's all Rev's fault.
Yeah, just blame it on Rev.
I'll take that blame.
Okay, yeah. So whoever's in the chat, say hi so I can say hi to you. I'd like to see who's all here. What were you going to say, Charles?
No, I've just been watching a bunch of videos after I got off work. Watched JT Bears. I did his Patreon. So I'm a Patreon for JT now, too. So supporting his channel. So and I watched your video. I watched Alex's video, the war on thrips and fungus gnats. So
Charles or Chad would like to jump in with us.
All right. See this work.
Providing he's feeling better. Better be.
Yeah, he was saying I think he would have it was coughing so much the last time.
Yeah.
Aaron, coming at you.
So, Aaron, what's new and exciting?
What's up, Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron H. I don't like to say last names on a live thing.
You said Chad the Walrus.
Yeah. Chad said, send me a Walrus. And then I'm saying hi to Aaron and asking him what's new and exciting.
But Walrus is his last name.
Yeah, his middle name is the.
Yeah, the.
He just says the same old, same old.
So it's the rough, 71 degrees, Santa Ana winds, that type of thing, Aaron?
Yeah, you're just trying to make me jealous, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I got the door open right now. You can hear frogs mating back there.
Rev, shut up.
It's great. I've had the door open all day long, and it got so hot inside the house that, well, must have affected my brain because I forgot to turn on the fan.
Better watch it. You might be talking me into moving down there, and I'd be your neighbor and you'd pester you every day.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, because then you just get up and move. I would like to be somewhere where it wasn't snowing all the time. They're saying 1 to 3 inches tonight, and through the morning another 5 to 8 inches, and then another 1 to 3 possible tomorrow evening, tapering off by nighttime.
Yeah, that just kind of seems like hell to me.
Oh, actually, that's right. That's because Susan was talking about that, about how cold it was. And there was another gardener video saying that they got a frost or whatever from all their fruit plants. I forgot that a cold front came through California. So it's like
And
28
I,
last time.
yeah, I was just gonna say that's yeah.
Hey, what's that?
Let's see. Aaron, did you send Wayne those SB and his bells? No, it's actually been super. Yeah. Ah, he says yes, sir. That's awesome, man. I'm excited to see how those turn out. Is Cody. I still haven't heard back on the farmland yet, and it's starting to get to the point where I don't know. I'd like to replant and do it here. I know there aren't any bugs, but I don't want to do it if I don't have a guarantee that I have somewhere to put them.
Yeah.
You always have somewhere to put them.
Or friends to give them to.
Yeah.
Might be even better.
Because I know coworkers are going to get a lot of mine, and then I got to hear the sad story a few weeks later. But that's besides the point. Like I did last year. I don't know what happened with those pepper plants that you gave me, but they're all dead. I'm like, and they were, let's see, perfect when I gave them to you. Like you were buying store bought plants or better, actually better, and you killed it. It's not that I don't tell you what to do in the basics to doing whatever, but hell, I've given some in like 1 or 3 gallon smart pots to people and they still kill it. I mean, how the hell do you do this? You put it outside, and then I told you what to, like, occasionally give it. I mean, for outside, I'd just do like fish, Alaskan fish and seaweed or whatever, every week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, and then just water when it like looks like it's drooping, and you're good to go. I mean, I don't think this is very complicated what I'm trying to explain to you, but somehow you kill it. But
that's the weirdest thing. Like peppers are so resilient. Like they're almost hard to kill. Like you really have to neglect them because they like it when you neglect them. Like if you don't water them, they like that. They don't like if you overwater. So like tomatoes don't care if you overwater, but like just seeing JT's stuff coming out of the pots, I was like, whoa, how the heck did you get that much water in there? Like you take any of my peppers out of the pot right now and like the soil will just crumble in your hands. It's so dry.
Oh yeah.
Last year, I gave a friend of mine a ahi lemon drop that was about 14 inches tall. He brought it home, put it in a pot, was taking care of it. Left his dog out a couple days later, and fenced in backyard. So he goes back a little later, just to see the dog finishing off the plant. Ate the whole thing.
Been there.
That was one thing about Murph. He never touched anything in any of the gardens. He always stayed away. If I would go on plant, he'd go up and check it out, and all I had to do was say and that was my way of telling him that, hey, that's not allowed, and he wouldn't go near him again.
And my little girl will walk over and like sniff the plant, but she doesn't even, like my other dog would have just, walked over, sniffed, and just bit right into the plant and started, like it's a salad on a stick and just start eating the leaves. But not this dog. This dog just walks over, like sniffs it, like, what the heck is this? And then kind of looks at it and like cocks her head, like, what the heck? Why is that inside the house?
A message came through for Chad, but I don't know what it says.
It said Chad's trying to get on the call.
Maybe try restarting. I know sometimes Hangouts can be finicky. Or I can try sending another invite.
8,704 invites later, he finally gets on for the last 8 minutes of the show.
I mean, we had good news this week too so far. Rev has a pod.
I have multiple pods now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I went in there yesterday and I noticed that, today, I went in there and I noticed that there was a couple flowers about to like close up and fall off, so I just did the tap thing to like make that pop, you know, the bud fall right off, and it didn't fall off, but the flower fell off, and you could see that little line sticking out. And I was like, oh man, how about that? Now I got another pod.
Well, I was surprised to see the 3 ripe scorpion peppers there, but they're not bigger than my thumbnail.
Yeah.
They do
so many of those pods on there.
I've seen that with a lot of indoor pods. They tend to be like real small.
Mine are usually just a little smaller than a golf ball. So, Rev, you can eat one of those, right?
What, a scorpion?
Yeah.
I have.
Didn't answer my question.
No, I'm not really into eating super hots.
But they're so small.
That's why I say I have.
They're so small.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. My reapers were really small. That didn't mean anything. Alright, I just sent Chad another invite.
Uh-oh, something.
Nah, it's my phone.
No.
I don't know why, but on the desktop, sometimes the invitations don't actually get there. But although he was in the chat of the call, so I'm guessing that invite actually made it to him.
Right. Is there still like 3 or 4 people still chatting, or?
I haven't looked recently. I would imagine that people are, oh, well, it's going to start at such and such a time, so I don't have to be there right away. Right. Usually there's a few people ahead of time that are, you know, they bring it up and let it just sit and wait for the sound to come up.
Yeah.
That's what I'd normally do.
Well, everything Cody gave me has come up, so it's doing all well. So I got several varieties from him as far as seeds. So they're all doing well.
Wow.
Is that a Whataburger cup?
That would be a Whataburger cup.
I don't think I've ever been to a Whataburger.
I'm in Texas, sir. They're a Texas company, so.
I thought they were California or something like that.
No.
I figured they didn't make it all the way across the U.S. to me yet.
Yep.
There's a bunch of different ones. In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Whataburger, like Del Taco. Like, there's a ton of them, and I know people in California are like, Del Taco sucks, but never been there. I know Taco Bell sucks. I've been there. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd try Del Taco at least once.
But they're finally going to open an In-N-Out here in Houston area. So they've been up in Dallas and all that area for a while. But they're finally going to open one soon. So it'd be mass hysteria, just like the time they opened Carl's Jr., which I'm not really a fan of Carl's Jr. Yeah, I mean, when Carl's Jr. came down here, people went crazy. I mean, the line was like, it was hours to get into Carl's Jr. I mean, this is like a restaurant we're talking about, but it's just crazy. But so I imagine In-N-Out be insane. So then the people who haven't been, and you know, it'll be a good experience for them. I like In-N-Out personally. So I mean, for me, I like Whataburger too, though. So
I've never been to any of those, but I've heard nothing but awesome things about it. In-N-Out.
Shake Shack's good though.
I always wanted to go to Carl's Jr. because I watched Idiocracy. I'm like, oh man, I want to go there and like try that food. And then I found out it's the same as a Hardee's. I'm like, oh, we got a Hardee's right up the road. I don't need to go there. Oh, and White Castle. I've never been to a White Castle before. I just want to try small burgers.
Yeah, sliders. Yeah, that's something they'll never have down here because White Castle has
Oh,
been forever, and they're never made it down here, so that's not going to happen. Aaron said that they just opened a Raising Cane. Are you a Caniac? Do you want Caniac sauce? Oh my God! The first time I had that at a drive-thru, I was like, Is there something wrong with y'all?" But yeah, it's pretty good. But I mean, I've found other places that I like that.
I've never heard of that place. Raising Cane?
Oh, it's chicken tenders.
Uh, chicken tenders.
They have like a Caniac sauce, which is like a Worcestershire kind of the kind of mix. I don't know what the hell they put in it, but yeah, it's all right. It's not like I said, it's not my favorite place. I personally like for chicken tenders, I like the Zaxby's. I don't know if you'll have Zaxby's there.
I have.
Nope, never
I
heard
was
of
at
it.
a Zaxby's in Georgia. Very good.
And now you want to talk about stingy? Ask for Zaxby's Zestful sauce. Oh my God. It's like, man, it's like, it's like an act of God to try to get this sauce. I'm like, I just want a couple of extra ones. It's like, for one, I don't know why you made another sauce. You have a Zaxby sauce and you have a Zestful sauce. So why the hell would you make two sauces the same with a Z? Because they're just confused at the drive-thru. I said Zestful, not Zaxby's. And you go just like Joe Pesci said in Lethal Weapon, they screw you in the drive-thru. By the time you left, you find out you don't have a Zestful sauce. You have Zaxby sauce because somebody saw that it's another Z sauce. So
Joe said, brought to you by Carl's Jr. Why do you keep saying that? Because they pay me to say it. I love that movie. Now, I've been to Bojangles. I've had chicken at Bojangles, and I've even had it at what the heck was it called? Kenny Rogers. Remember that Kenny Rogers chicken?
yeah,
my grandparents loved that place, but I haven't seen one in 25 years, something like that.
I've never seen one. Yeah. So Cody said that I guess the Scotch brain seeds I sent him, he found 2 pod last night.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, those, and like I said, those are fresh because I mean they came off of my plant that I grew this year. So, I mean, well, last season, 17. So,
And Cody tried Zaxby's in Tennessee. I've never heard of that place.
it's pretty good.
Think McDonald's, only classy.
When
you order, you get.
When you said think
make it up.
McDonald's, I thought disgusting food. And
No, I'm not saying the food, but the layout that a McDonald's has, but only nice fixtures, nice tables, nice chairs, hanging lamps, nice and cozy, not real brightly lit, nice moody lighting in it, nice and quiet. But you go up to a counter and you order and you go sit down and they call it your number or bring it out depending on how busy they are, and they bring it to your table and give it to you and you just sit and you eat. And it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
We would go from Duluth, Georgia over to Marietta, which is about a 20-mile drive just to go to Zaxby's.
I had the Walrus.
Hey,
You feeling better?
yes, much. Thank you.
That's good.
I was trying to use my new laptop and it wouldn't let me through for some reason, so I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Huh.
So were you down in the bear hug?
I haven't opened it yet. I was going to do a review video, but I was down in my spicy chocolates.
Ooh. That's cool.
Cody says, we just got our first Culver's in Idaho. Yeah, there's a Culver's about 30 miles from here. And it used to be one of my favorite burger joints until Five Guys showed up.
I love Five Guys.
I still have never been to a Five Guys. There's been one here for like 8 years now. Still have never been there. Everybody I've ever talked to says Five Guys is one of the best burger joints you could ever get to or go to. But you gotta eat it at the place, because the fries, you let them get like 3 minutes old and they suck, but they're great when they're hot.
But now their fries is okay. So you order a small, so they have a container that you have the fries in, but they're not in the container because they're the whole damn bag. There's so many fries out of Five Guys. So if you order a large, you're screwed if you're eating for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's so many fries, and they're all fresh cut and stuff. You see them cut the potatoes at the Five Guys. They're all freshly cut, just like In and Out. In and Out, they have somebody just constantly just cutting fries all day long. When you're at In and Out, they're all fresh. That's why I'm, like I said on the In and Out here, I read somewhere where they said that they have to have one of their distribution centers for In and Out within 3 hours of wherever the location is, because it's got to be super fresh. That's how In and Out goes. So they have to be within a certain radius to come from their distribution center with everything they need for the restaurant to that location. So until they get that mapped out, you're not going to get it In and Out. So that's from what I read.
That's the best kind of fries, man. When you get actual potatoes that they just slice, put them in that little machine and just, make them into fries and then throw them in a fryer. That's the best kind of fries you can get. I remember I grew up right down the road, like 10 minutes from probably, I don't know if anybody ever heard of it, but it's an amusement park called Kennywood. It actually was one of the biggest parks like in the world for like a long time. They had like the longest drop, fastest coaster, most loops, blah, blah, blah. I forget what it was, like Steel Phantom or something. I don't know. But they had a place inside the park called the Potato Patch, and that's how they would do it. It was all right there. You could see everything, and you could just see a guy with potatoes just popping them through, and then somebody was grabbing everything that they were doing and throwing it in the fryer, and just real potatoes cooked up. And then they had, I'll coat it with whatever you want, but just those things with some sea salt. That's the best. Yeah. And Joe said he'd rather have Cats. What's Cats?
Cats, with a Z, the Cat's Deli.
I think I've heard of that. Well, he has an S. I don't know.
Oh, because I know there's Cats with a Z. It could be something different. There's so many restaurants. I know there's Cats that's with a Z. That's okay. Yeah, Cats with a Z. Oh yeah, I'm going and get their pastrami and all that stuff on that one of those sandwiches there. They're awesome.
Is that like a New York-based company?
Yeah, it's like a New York style northeastern deli.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff. Not just sandwiches, but it's really good food.
We have an awesome. There's only one of them, so it's not a chain or anything. But we have an awesome wine shop here that they also have a deli. Man, They make some of the best sandwiches you've ever had. They're kind of expensive. Like they're probably like $8 or something like that. Come with like a small bag of, crappy potato chips. But that's one of the best places around. You want a really good sandwich? They have one, it's called the Wild Pony. I forget. We have wild horses around here, so they named a horse or a sandwich after it, and it's called the Wild Pony. But if you get it with, you say you want hot peppers, it's some hot pepper spread that they have that they put it on there, and they call it the Hot Horse.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Well, that's just like going to a pub or whatever. If I go to a pub I've never been to or whatever, a nice pub or what have you, the thing I'm going to order if they have food is going to see their fish and chips. That's how I kind of go and judge a pub's food, is how good is your fish and chips. That's just me, but I'm just looking at that when I go there. So usually you can find some of the best fish and chips at pubs.
I've never had fish and chips. I've never been to England or I've never done authentic fish and chips, but I've been to Disney World where they got that whatever, like the British land is over here and like Switzerland and, Germany and all this other stuff. And they actually had a fish and chips pub. And I actually wanted to go there, but the rest of the family was like, no, we should go over here and do this thing instead. So we went and did that. But
I remember when I was a kid, remember when I was a kid, Alfie's. Did y'all ever have Alfie's? That was like a fish and chip type place. I mean, I used to eat there all the time when I was a kid. This was, of course, in the was it early '80s, late '70s, early '80s probably. But yeah, we used to always go eat that here, Alfie's Fish and Chips. But there's a couple of locations, but I didn't know if it was any part of the country. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Chad, stay away from the button. Graham just showed up.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to pop in here and say hi to let everyone know that I love them. Cool.
Love you too, Graham.
Brian says I'm back. Laughing out loud. I hate our internet. Only took an hour to come back this time. That sucks.
Yeah,
Cody says, I'm getting really hungry now. Now, let's let Chad talk. What's new and exciting? Sorry, Rev, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I can't remember which video it was, but I saw Brian put a comment up because Dave was talking about it flooding and Brian was talking about it on a live stream. And he said that a plot that he rented was like 6 feet underwater earlier.
Right.
That sucks. But anyway, Chad, what's going on over there?
Just a lot of water. I went by one of my fishing spots today after work, and it's completely underwater. We've gotten about 2.5 inches, and it's still falling right now.
Man.
I'd rather have 2 inches of rain, though, than the equivalent, 12 inches of snow that we get from that same amount of water.
I'm foreseeing Todd moving out of the snow realm soon. I think he's burnt out with the snow.
Yeah, I've moved away twice, and both times I came back.
Yeah, you never know. Third times you may just stay wherever you're at. And if you're close to Rev, I mean, God, how much better pal you can have there in North Carolina.
Actually, you missed the boat by 2 years here. Because if you would have moved here 2 years ago, we had no vape shops here. And I was going to start one with my buddy. And I didn't. I missed the boat by like 3 months or something like that. And next thing I know, we had like 4 or 5 around here. And then everybody around here was vaping.
Grant says it got down to -1 last night. I don't think spring is coming for quite some time.
Well, to disappoint you, Graham, right now my back door is wide open and you can hear the frogs spawning. And it was so hot today that my exhaust fan came on in the garage and it doesn't come on until it almost hits 100 in there. So,
yeah, Graham says, sounds like you need a scuba mask. Someone quick call Scuba Steve. I don't know who Scuba Steve is, but okay.
From Big Daddy, Scuba Steve and Scuba Sam. That'd be Scuba Steve's dad.
Brian says, yeah, this week it's supposed to hit Dave and my area calling for anywhere from between 2 to 4 inches of rain. Ouch. Yeah, they're talking like upwards of almost 12 inches of snow in the next 24 hours here. Brian says 80 here yesterday.
Yeah, it was like 80 here yesterday. It was like 75 here yesterday. It was like practically 80 here today, like 79. I know I'm still in a sleeveless shirt and shorts with the back door open.
I think it got up to about 15 here today. But today was supposed to be one of the last cold days, and then we start going into highs of 20s and 30s from here for the next 2 weeks. So it's almost springtime.
20s and 30s, that's like a low.
No. Here, that's a good high at the end of February and end of March. That means, yeah, early summer. Scott says, good news, everyone. I'm late. That's not good news, Scott. Be on time next time. We've already been here for 55 minutes. Lecture done. Graham says, yeah, baby, and it's becoming very popular around here as well. There isn't very many people that are doing the old-fashioned. Oh, you must be talking about vape shops. Yep. Carrie's in the house. Can I be on your live? I have Hangouts. That would be the Rev. Brian says, "Oh, heat wave, Rob. Yeah, 20s is nice. That's just heavy or light jacket, not heavy jacket stuff." Brian's laughing out loud, and Graham says, I respect you, Mr. T. However, shut the F up. Love you, buddy. Oh. So, Chad, what's your latest adventures in hot stuff been?
Have been these chocolates made with Dave's chocolate caramel powder.
Ooh.
I put a half teaspoon in for 12 chocolates, and that made them extremely spicy. They are really hot.
They look good.
Yeah.
They taste good. Been handing them out to some people at work, a couple of teachers, and I asked them first, do you like spicy stuff? And if they answered yes, I said, how spicy? Because these are right up there. But I love them, and everybody that's tried them said they're delicious, but oh my Lord, they're hot.
Yeah,
I
soon we'll be having Rob, Todd, Jeff eating a whole crispy. He said he's going to down the whole crispy from Alex. That's what he's been telling people. From what I mean, no, this is what I heard. I mean, this is the conversation you apparently had. It says, I don't know about all these other lightweights, but I know for a fact that I could finish the whole crispy. That's what I heard. I mean, I guess, you're getting this trash talk syndrome or something, saying you could down this whole crispy. So I'm waiting to see that when you get this Death Crispy from Alex coming in here, talking all this stuff going on. Nobody's got nothing on me. I guarantee I can eat this whole crispy.
I know so you can.
That's why we did the hashtag whole crispy for Todd. So we know that's what's been going around. I mean, then soon you're going to go and get in your pepper outfit, your pepper costume that somebody's going to make for you. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff going on. I thought about, doing this like big break thing, man. It's just all of a sudden, you eat a part of a bootleg, you eat some chocolates, you eat some sauce, some jams, and then you're like, oh, I don't know, I can handle the whole crispy. I don't know about Rev, Charles, and all them other lightweights, but I guarantee I can do it. Man.
Yeah, I can attest. He said that.
Where'd all this come from?
You both have very active imagination, and you're making the imagination into truthful calls.
I confirm.
In the house.
No, actually, I have to say that I respect our private conversations, and that's why I didn't record it, because I was going to do it, because I was like, no one's going to believe this, but he's totally like, that's what he said. But I respect you too much to, just do that. Plus, I believe I think I live in a two-party consent. It works if you record them, then tell them you recorded them, right?
What would your opinion be? Who's right, me or these other two guys?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a word you said. All I heard was I'm putting on the costume and I'm eating the whole Rice Krispie. That's all I heard.
See, everybody's heard that, and see, Cody's got it. He's got a hashtag Charles Speaks the Truth. Absolutely, Cody. I guarantee I speak the truth. I wouldn't be lying to y'all guys. This is what I heard, okay? Active imagination or whatever it is. This is what I heard from this conversation. And I don't think personally that person would be lying to me. I'm not going to tell you who I heard it from.
And also, just ask yourself, what would we gain out of, just speaking the truth?
Yeah.
If you spoke the truth, you wouldn't gain anything because it would be the truth. But if you fabricate it, then you gain popularity and laughs and all this other kind of good stuff.
Deep down, I would know that I lied, and that just weighs heavy on my soul.
I don't need popularity. Hey, I don't need popularity, Todd. I've been popular for years.
Oh, by the way, Graham, that was an awesome comment, man. The one that ended, "Love you, buddy." That made me laugh. What's up, Batman?
What's up, Batman?
Oh, and Scott. Scott was here too.
Bernie's here. Scott's here.
And Miss Susan.
Susan's here. Everybody's catching on. It's an hour early.
Yeah, decided that way we can take it easy on Charles, because I always feel bad whenever Charles is whenever we get done with the live chat and he's like, yeah, well, I'll hang out and talk, but I got to be up for work in like like 4 hours. I always feel bad for him, like, oh, man, you should just start.
Hey, this way I get 5.5 hours sleep. So even if I do talk after the show for an hour, I still get like about 5 hours sleep maybe. So
and Susan, your last thing in the chat, I can't read that. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, do you have an Apple, Susan? Because I don't. My Android stuff doesn't read Apple.
That's got to be what it is. I'm on Linux with this computer. Maybe when Todd gets back, he can read it.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, hey, Susan, since you're the moderator over there on the Pepper Lovers, what do you think of that picture that I put up that BD Beats made? Because me and Charles love that picture.
I think it's funny as hell.
Oh, it's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Pepper Pod Todd and his little Oompa Loompas.
Man, I love that.
Or Oompa Lemons, or whatever the hell I want to call them. Something. I don't know, man. I've been laughing since the last live stream. I mean, I got to honestly say, when Batman started with the squirrel stuff, I just started dying laughing when he just talking about those squirrels. So, I mean, there was just a lot of content on that live stream that just was hilarious. So then it just, the finale was this Pepper Pod Todd, and people decorating him in this costume that Dave showed that Donna had or whatever, and it's just like this picture, and it just escalated, and it's great. I mean, he's using it in his own video. He said it's on the wallpaper in his computer. So, he may say one thing, you may call it one thing, but it's, I don't know, I think he likes it. He likes all the attention. So, he acts this way on the live streams, but I guarantee it, he just loves all this attention that he's getting. It's like, Pepper Pod Todd, the chocolate bootleg challenge for Todd, the hot chocolate challenge for Todd. It's like, man, I got all these people, man. They're all, just all this attention is just great.
Oh, let me correct you. Hot chocolate challenge for Todd, hot chocolate challenge for Todd times 2, hot chocolate challenge for Todd times 6, hot chocolate challenge for Todd Baker's dozen.
Yeah, it was crazy. I got pretty good at making flashcards.
Same here. And hiding them in a video.
Yep. All these little Easter eggs to everybody's video, and they got, JT Bear, your video, my video, Alex video. Hell, Alex wrote it in the snow. So.
And Kyle, he put it in the Arrow Garden.
The Arrow Garden. We had it everywhere. So that's good that everybody's behind it. And then, like I said on the last live stream, we don't even have to ask for hashtags anymore. People just know automatically if they think it's worthy of a hashtag. So if it's for Rev, me, Todd, Chad, whoever it is, they'll just throw a hashtag now. That'd be hashtag insert funny comment, pretty much, or whatever challenge.
And if you're late getting here, go back to JT's hashtag blame RevToes TV.
Yep.
And Graham says he is up to 480 subscribers. Sweet. And if you don't know Graham, make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel.
Yep.
See that climb from 480. Let's see if we can hit 500. Well, I want to say 1,000, but let's hit 500. Then we hit 600, and 7, 8, 9.
Let's go baby steps.
Baby steps to the door. Baby steps open the door.
Yeah, so Susan said, hashtag stop bullying Rob. Hey, Susan.
See, we couldn't read that. I think she's on an Apple, and we can't read that because I'm on
that here. My Android device.
I see it just perfect.
Oh, well, my Android device didn't read it.
Yeah, but
Um,
later Susan also said, my opinion is if Rob's cool with it, then I'm cool with it. Rob is more than cool with it. He
Oh
loves
yeah,
it.
he loves his attention. And the next one he's going to do is do a whole crispy from Alex. So that's coming. That's in the works. Hopefully next week. I'm thinking.
It is in transit as we are talking.
Yep. We're all relying on Canadian Post to transfer to USPS.
Yeah, right now it's probably getting interrogated at the border.
Yes.
If you're up for it, Todd, I could send you some of my hot chocolates.
not
Oh,
if you're saying they're really hot. Dole.
They're just made with the chocolate caramel that Dave makes.
Yeah, and you said a half a teaspoon to 12 pieces. What size pieces of chocolate are you talking about?
This
There's a
size
half a
right
teaspoon of powder in that, or
in 12
between
of
12 of
these.
those.
no, half a teaspoon and 12 of those.
Yeah. I think you can handle that, Todd. And then Graham wrote, he has a hashtag taking grams to 1,000. So we need to help Graham out to get to 1,000 subscribers. So
Absolutely. That's what this live stream's all about.
Look at Chad sitting there eating one.
And hey, Graham, you have a wrench. I gave you a wrench, so that gives you full permission to go ahead, throw a link to your channel in the chat.
yeah. And you have a wrench now, so if you want to go and delete one of Chad's comments ever, you can.
Joe says, hashtag eats the chocolate Todd. I don't have any chocolate here. Paula's in the house and she says, hi, Al. Did you actually start on time today? I thought I was early. Actually, Paula, we started 50 minutes ago.
Yes. That is a hashtag starting early to get Charles sleep. So that's that hashtag. Or get some rest. I don't know how you want to word it.
It's kind of funny. The way I thought about it was I'll start it at 10 o'clock my time, which is Eastern. That way it'll be 7 o'clock Pacific. But it seemed like a lot of the people on Pacific time always had to go to bed early. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this should be over. Like, by the time it's 11 o'clock out there. So figured, what the heck, go a little bit earlier. I mean, it's not like the UK is going to make it.
No. I don't think, I mean, some may.
Graham says, I don't know if I would delete anybody's comment unless it was just straight up rude. I always feel as if I'm disrespectful if I throw my stuff out there like that. And that's why you got a wrench, though. You can throw your YouTube channel out there, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And not only that, but I wouldn't delete anybody's comment either. But because it doesn't show up after the live stream's over. You don't get to see the chat. But now you can say whatever you want in the chat. I've always said that from the beginning. Go ahead. And if you're a moderator, don't delete whatever people put in there. You can delete your own, but don't delete what anybody else says, because Rob just won't read it and it won't make it actually onto the live stream. So
yeah. Cody says, if we take Graham to 1,000, does that make him a kilogram?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's what it should be. Hashtag kilogram.
Susan asks, are we starting and ending earlier? Yes, ma'am. According to Rev there. So this is what I heard. We need to start earlier. That's it.
Well, I figure everybody, all the other live streams I watch starts earlier than I always do. So
yeah, some a couple hours early.
Yeah.
So.
Like when like Brando or Derek, Crazy Kimberlin, whenever he goes early, I'm always like, holy heck, everybody that's on my live stream is in that live stream, but it's like 3 hours earlier than mine.
Yeah. I haven't watched Paula's. She did a Arrow Garden with the rock wool. I haven't watched that yet. I haven't got to that one yet.
That just come out tonight?
No,
Yeah.
my previous ones. Okay. Graham says, check out this amazing video and then the address. Cody says, sorry, Graham, to 1,000 would make kilogram with the correct spellings of Graham's name in there. Yeah. God says kilogram. Yep. Hashtag Graham's Garden. Cody, that's hilarious. Yep. Ah. Okay, we're caught up on chat.
Awesome.
Since Chad hasn't been with us for a while, I'd like to hear more from him and his side of the world.
Okay. So the garden is growing, expanding. I haven't put any of the new seeds from Batman into dirt yet, but that's coming up in a little while. Gonna at least do some brain strains, a couple of Scotch bonnets, things like that. I'm hoping to expand that. My wife said plant some cucumbers, so I'm going to do that because she likes me to make pickles, and I'm just going to keep it growing, expanding my one table probably into two in the spare room. But that's all that's growing on around here. Just getting over the flu.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time on the flu part. I'm
I've
teasing
had
you, of course.
less time than a lot of people. A lot of people it took 2 weeks to get over it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even at a week yet, so.
That's good. I can't grow cucumbers here. The deer come and eat them. I can't grow watermelon either because the deer come and eat them. As soon as they start to ripen, deer come and eat them.
I always forget about cucumbers. I love growing cucumbers. What are you doing? Come here.
I just don't like cucumbers. I don't like pickles either.
I love pickles. I like dill pickles so much that I hated bread and butter. I convinced myself to like bread and butter pickles.
Oh, I can't stand bread and butter pickles.
You like dill pickles?
Actually, pickles sound really good right now. I got my Pickers Gills orange pickles in the fridge right now. Those actually sound pretty good. But I shouldn't eat on the live stream. Graham says, there, I did it. I advertised my channels. Like Bugs Bunny says, that's no, it's Porky Pig that says it, isn't it? That's all, folks. Graham says, Chad, hold on a second. Let me remove you from the group. Paula says, B&B pickles are yucky. I agree. They don't have the pickle flavor. They're just like, blah. Give me a good dill.
Like I said, I never liked them, but I don't know. I like dill pickles so much that I convinced myself that I like bread and butter. I don't know what it is. I like the consistency, or I don't know. Like everybody always said, I don't like the consistency of it. Well, whatever that thought is, I like that about dill pickles so much that just transferred it right over to bread and butter.
I was sick one time, and a friend of mine volunteered to run to the grocery store, and I said, pick me up a nice jar of Vlasic pickles. Comes back with bread and butter pickles. The jar has never been opened.
Oh, you got to at least try them.
I know what bread and butter pickles taste like, and I can't stand them.
They're really good on a sandwich.
Huh?
They're really good on a sandwich. Like you have like a ham sandwich or a turkey sandwich or whatever. Throw some cheese on there. Throw some bread and butter pickles, some mustard.
Paula says B&B pickles are yucky, but B&B pickled peppers are yummy. Oh, okay. I didn't catch the pickled peppers. Okay. Graham says, Rob, you may not be able to grow cucumbers, but you definitely can grow some hot peppers.
Is that all he said, Rob?
That's all I'm going to read.
There was
you're on your Apple device, huh?
Yeah, there was a missing or messed up word in there. It just didn't compute. Brian says Clausen pickles are good too. Yeah. Classic kosher crunchy dill seasoning number 3. Too bad they don't make them anymore. Those used to be my all-time favorites.
Those Vlasic ones are pretty good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I like hamburger dill. I like kosher dill, bread and butter. Doesn't matter.
Kosher dills, hamburger dills. Yeah, I like those, but not bread and butter. All this talking about pickles makes me want to go get some.
You have some?
I have a gallon jar of Pickersgill's orange pickles in my fridge.
Are they hot?
They're the ones that knocked me out of the eating contest.
Hmm. A hashtag pickle for Todd.
Yeah, I can eat them now. I don't have a problem eating them now.
Okay.
Gherkins,
Hey,
pickles.
does
Ooh.
anybody out there have like a pickle costume that they'd like to Photoshop Rob into the costume? Well, hang on.
Don't even put the idea out there.
No, hold on. Hold that
If
thought.
BD was out there, he'd probably find one and do it. And I don't need that. But we don't talk pickles here. We talk peppers.
Yeah, I'll hold off and wait until BD Beats makes it.
So, Todd, did you ever eat that yellow pepper that Scott sent you?
No.
I'm gonna eat one right now.
That's
Let me
only
go.
what you call it.
Let me go get it. Hold on.
What kind was it? Or
Don't quote me on this. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on.
It is a Marupi. No. The Dito de Mocha something or other. He said that was going to be my new favorite pepper.
yeah, if you
Right?
like the ahi lemons,
Yeah,
it looked like an ahi lemon almost.
yeah, a little bit larger. Bread and butter pickles are not bad if they are on a tuna sandwich. Yeah, you like
That
tuna?
would be good. I don't care if it's bread and butter or dill. I think either one. I've never even thought of that. That's got to be good.
Hey, other Rob, what you see is what you get. And Susan says, "Get them," as in get the pickles, or
Or get them photoshops going of Rob in a pickle costume. That's what I took
that's
it
what
as.
I was hoping it wasn't going to be, but I wasn't going to say anything. I knew you'd bring something up.
That's great. Oh man. Get them pickle photoshops ready. We're gonna have a contest by
No,
the end of the live stream.
no,
We
no.
know
We
who
do
won
peppers
the
here.
pepper contest. For the
No,
can't
no.
even say it. I'm still laughing because I'm picturing that picture in my head. We all know who won the Rob and a pepper costume contest.
So it's a. This is it right here. It's a Dito. Dito Day Mocha Yellow. It looks like this. Let's see how
Kind
this
of looks
is.
like an ahi lemon.
Yeah,
Yes.
just bigger.
He said it's a really good pepper. He said it's a good snacking pepper.
Susan says, "Get them pickles." Oh, Rocky's in the house. Hey, everyone. Hey, Rocky.
So
What's up, Brando?
that's what it looks like inside.
Not many for seeds. You gonna pull the seeds?
He sent me seeds,
Okay.
and he sent me another one. So, but I'll pull them anyway. I mean, I can always use if this is. I mean, he said this is a really good snacking pepper, so I'll save them.
Yeah. Brando's in the house. Graham says, "Has anyone ever seen Doctor Who? I have a new series that okay, it went off the screen. I'd like to review the Who. I can share the link to that. What's up, Brando? Your package is on the way." And yes, I have seen Doctor Who. I have the first 8 seasons of the new series on DVD.
I've
Susan
heard of
says,
it, but I've never seen it.
Susan says, get them pickles. Rocky says, hey, everyone. Chad says, hey, Brando. Brando says, awesome, Scott. Brando saying, hello, Chad. Rob Bloom. B is other Rob is saying, hey, Brando. Graham's Garden. Here's my new channel and what I've been up to recently. Tell me what you think. Okay, with his link there. And Brando says, hey, other Rob. Chad says, I have watched all episodes of Doctor Who. Even the ones from the 60s?
Even the ones from the 60s.
When I started watching the ones from the 60s way back in the 70s, I remember it coming on PBS. And yeah, I think I've seen most all of those, but the recent ones that started back however many years ago, yeah, I started a collection of all of those on DVD. And I enjoy it. Let's see.
What's it about? I don't even know what it's about. All I heard Doctor Who, and I thought, like, wasn't that a James Bond villain?
That was Dr. No.
See, I didn't watch that either.
Paula says, hey, you skipped my cookies question. Oh, sorry, Paula. No, I don't have any cookies left. After the stream got done, I sat and ate the rest of them. Susan says, I love Doctor Who. Graham says, we are starting in chronological order in reviewing each storyline as we go along, starting with William Hartnell. Doctor Who is basically a British show where a time-traveling guy comes from another planet and hangs out around Earth and goes through and looks at different things in history and different planets and lots of different storylines, and it's a good science fiction show.
Wait, he's a time traveler, but he comes from a different planet?
Yeah.
All right, I'm totally lost. There's British shows for you. I'm totally lost on that. Like, why does he have to come from a different planet? Like, if he's a time traveler, he's from Earth. He just comes from a different time, and like, bang, you're good to go. But now he comes from a different planet, and then he talks about different planets and stuff. And
yeah, like Graham says, it's about a man who travels through time and space in a little blue block, saving the day, rescuing those who cannot save themselves. That's a good analogy, yeah. Who's my favorite doc? Matt Smith. I think he was the most entertaining one. Who was the first one of the? Can't think of his name. Christopher. Help me out here, Chad.
Eccles.
Christopher Eccles, yeah. He was an entertaining doctor too. Too bad he only was around for what, 2 seasons or 1.5 seasons, whatever it was. But Matt Smith was probably my favorite.
I was a big David Tennant fan. I enjoyed David Tennant's.
Yeah, he was good, but I like the quirkiness of Matt Smith. Just the way he flopped his arms around and the way he acted and everything else. David Tennant was pretty serious about it, but good facial expressions, that type of stuff, and he was entertaining. But yeah. Any Walking Dead fans there? Here, not me. Sorry.
I haven't watched it in like the 4th season. That's when I stopped. So it was a long time ago.
It comes back on Sunday night.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I
don't watch TV though.
I've never seen an episode at all. My buddy says it's like one of the greatest, shows ever, but I've never seen a single episode. I don't like zombie things though. I told him that, and he was like, "You got to watch Zombieland." I watched that, and I was like, "Okay, that's a good movie. I like that."
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I love Woody Harrelson though.
What? Snowballs? Not snowballs. I want Twinkies.
Oh man. That and who was the other dude? I can never remember his name, but I like that guy too. I always forget that I like him, but
when Todd Rob Jeff gets back, I'll eat this pod.
Was the dude on Zombieland? Was that the guy from Superbad?
That would I've seen him.
It's the other guy that I always get confused with. That guy, right?
Yeah. Because on Zombieland was the same. I forgot his name, but he was on. It wasn't in Adventureland too. No, I don't know his name. I know he was in Social Network about Facebook. I don't remember his name though.
Or no, the super bad guy was the one in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right? Well, that's Michael Cera that was in Superbad. I think he was the one in Scott Pilgrim versus the World too.
All right, Rob, Todd, Jeff. Here's that Dado de Mocha Yellow. So I'm gonna try that one out.
You still have yours, Todd? Try that tonight.
No. It's in the dehydrator. Graham says, if you want to watch zombie stuff, Z Nation is the way to go. It was filmed here in Spokane, Washington, and it is amazing. If you want to watch zombie stuff, no, same thing. Yadia says, Michael Cera. Adventureland is a good one. Okay. And Joe says, I'm stuck on Shameless.
My buddy says Shameless is one of the greatest shows ever.
Yeah, my nephew watches that, and I tried watching an episode and I was lost.
Yeah, I wasn't. I think I watched some of it. I love William H. Macy. That's one of the best actors of all time, but I couldn't get into it. So what do you got over there, Charles?
Oh, I ate that Dado de Mocha.
Yeah. What's it like?
A little bit harder than an ahi lemon. I mean pineapple. Good though.
What kind of flavor though?
I wouldn't say it's like super fruity tasting, but it's similar to ahis.
So it's got a citrusy undertone to it?
Yeah. But it's got a decent burn to it. Right on the tip of your tongue. Kind of goes back to a little bit backwards, but mainly on the tip of your tongue. It's really good though. It's really good crunching. So Scott, that's a good one. I actually like that one. So he wasn't joking on that one. He said that'd be your new like snacking pepper, go-to pepper. So I'm agreeing with you. That's good. That's a good pepper.
Cool. Lady comes in the shop today, buys a couple things, asks about what the scorpion was. So I told her, and she says, "Oh, I love hot peppers. I love cooking with it." And I said, "Well, you ever use powders?" And she says, "No." And I said, "Well, I have some if you want to try some." And she says, "Okay." So I give her 5 little packets of pepper powder. And she reaches in her purse, pulls out her wallet, pulls a 10 out of her wallet, and tries to give it to me. And I'm like, I'm not taking that for all of this. And she says, "Oh, just take it." And I said, "No, that's way too much. I just give this stuff away." And Alex was there, and he says, "Well, just put $1.50, whatever, in the tip jar. That'll be good enough." So her hubby walked over and put $1 in the tip jar. I thought it was amusing. Try to give me $10 for, yeah.
I don't know. That'd been tough. I don't know if I would. I probably would have taken it.
Yeah,
$10 is hard.
fair to everybody else.
But $10 is hard to come by these days. Like a tip.
Yeah, but we're really skirting the line because I don't have a manufacturer's license, so I can't sell something.
Oh,
If
gotcha.
he gives me money for it, then I'm officially selling it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
If they take and put money in the tip jar that they know is being donated to CASA, and I'm not getting it, then I don't think I'm selling it. That's how I get away with that. I don't get any of the money. but I don't think it's fair that everybody else gets it for free and she's got to pay.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah. Scott says, awesome. Yeah, I like it too. Yaya says, I need to make videos. Ha! Yeah, get them going. Just get out there and do it. Graham says, that would be a good thing. iZombie has anyone seen it? I haven't seen it.
Nope.
Neither has Yaya.
I don't watch many movies anymore. I used to be a big movie buff, but I'm like a YouTube junkie now. I watch YouTube when I get home. I get home at, I don't know, 5 something, look at the plants, go and question myself why in the hell I have this many plants. Then I look at them again and question again why I have this many plants. Then I see what they need, and then usually get going on YouTube. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we're doing this, and now since an hour earlier, there's only a couple hours in that window. I actually got to go throw the frisbee / toys to my dog for about 45 minutes. That's another thing right after work. Or if not, I hear whining like all night long.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you don't throw the frisbee, you're still gonna hear whining.
Yeah, he's pretty calm now. He was just pissed because he wanted to get the balls that are underneath the entertainment center that he was juggling there to begin with. So
yeah, you got them all out before the live stream went live, so
yeah. It made him happy for a little bit.
Yeah, wait till he gets them all stuck behind the TV, and then he'll start whining again.
Pretty much. Good thing is I have like bags and bags and bags of tennis balls because we had them on clearance at work. So I got them for like, I don't know, 12 tennis balls for $1.89. So.
Yeah, where I used to work, they were just extra, and they were all over the place. And technically, we were supposed to throw them away. Well, I wouldn't throw them away. I just throw them in the back of my pickup truck. And when I got home, I'd be like, let's give them to the dogs. And I just throw them inside. I got like a ton of tennis balls. But this goofy little pit bull does not like to chase the ball and gently gnaw on it or anything. She likes to rip the fur off of it and then just gnaw on it until she takes off little chunks. And yeah, that's when I was like, all right, no more balls. Just gave her a bone.
Graham's taking off. Say goodbye to Graham.
Later, Graham.
Oh, excuse me.
Later on, Graham. Hopefully you get to that kilogram.
That makes sometimes that makes Chad happier because he doesn't have to worry about deleting your comments.
See how far away I am from the keyboard?
It's not even within arm's length.
Yeah, Rob, I'm gonna go. I really like that pepper because it's still lingering. So it's definitely a little bit hotter than an ahi. Well, like a pineapple. I mean, I haven't had a lemon. I didn't grow lemon last year. I only grew mango and pineapple and sugar rush. Well, of course, not technically. I know sugar rush is on there, so the sugar rush peach. But yeah, I like this one a lot.
Dave sent me ahi pineapples, and I tried those. And I like the ahi lemons better than the pineapples.
Oh, I love those ahi pineapple. They are some of the best. Aaron sent me one, and I grew some. And the ones I grew, I must have screwed up because they had no heat whatsoever. And my cousin, who hated heat, he loved them. He was like, these are the greatest peppers I've ever had. But I love those things.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, mine it went crazy. I mean, it's just amazing. You just like blink almost. I know it's a few days or whatever, but there's just like so many pods everywhere. I mean, you got so many. You're like, damn, I know I just picked a bunch of these damn things off, and then before you know it, you got a bunch more. So.
That's what I like about the Sugar Rush, except they take forever to ripen. So you're like, wow, I got like 50 pods. But, a month and a half later, you're like, well, I might be able to pick some in like another 3 weeks.
Well, like I said, I mean, I was surprised a lot. I mean, really, with my plants that I had, because I was like, I didn't think I was going to get 289 pods off that one plant. I mean, that is a lot of pods. And my plant wasn't nothing spectacular for my sugar rush. It was only like 26 inches tall. But that thing, man, it produced like crazy. It was like a little under 3 foot, but man, that thing was crazy. And then the non-contestant did the same thing. But I mean, I started those early last year. Like I said, like I was talking in the last live stream, I potted all those up. So by the time before February even came around when I took them out last year because it was 80, I already had 27 Sugar Rush in the tent already. So I had almost going 30 before I even took them outside. Then you just got to wait all these weekly increments to get them ready because they got to get going and they take 3 to God knows how eternity to ripen. And then, just get some more. And then they start cranking out and you add another 30 or 40 to your total and then just keep adding up. So yeah, it did really well for me.
Yeah,
2 summers
I'm
ago,
already on my way up there. I already got 2 of my Sugar Rush so far. Pods, that is. Good, Rob.
2 summers ago, I had 3 ahi lemon drop plants on my deck and 5-gallon buckets, of course. And I would go out one day and pick 25, 30 of them. Go out the next day, pick another 10, 15 of them. Wait a day or two, pick another 30, 35 of them. I mean, I had just stacks of them. And I was loving every minute of it.
Yeah. Well, my mango went crazy too. And my mango were like big, like bean type pods because mine wasn't the quote unquote chubby round type mangoes. They were the long, like bean type mangoes. They're like a traditional ahi. And man, that went crazy too. But I mean, good flavor for that mango. The mango has really good flavor too. But this year I'm growing, I don't know how many ahis I got. I mean, I'm going crazy on ahis this year. So I've got a lot. I mean, pretty much not everyone, but I've got a lot of the ones that most people grow. Fantasy Crystal. I mean, there's so many I can't. Pineapple, lemon drop, mango. Was it Shabita? I forgot them all. I can't name them all out. To answer your question, Rocky, no. I'm not taking my plants out until after Easter. I'm not being fooled by this nice weather we're having right now. So that would be no. I'm going for mid-April. My plants are fine right now, so mid-April for me. Not like February last year. Because that's just like Susan and Aaron were talking about earlier. They were nice in California weather, and they're in the 20s. So I don't know what it's going to do. So I'm not even taking any chances. So mid-April for me. Plus, like if you saw my pictures on PLC, I got to rebuild my structure anyway for my shade structure. So I'm doing that next week. So I'm just taking my time. I'm in no rush. I know that they'll grow like crazy as soon as they get out and see the sun. So I'm not worried about that.
I just dropped every single ahi jabito that I had left, every ahi mango that I had left, and I just dropped like 20 or 30 more Sugar Rush last night. Yeah, I'm stepping it up a notch. Which, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but we should have a special guest within an hour or so, hopefully, knock on wood.
Uh-oh.
With an announcement.
Uh-oh. Let me catch up with the chat before you go into it.
Go for it. No, I'm not going into it, but definitely do that.
Kyle says it's freezing here right now, Rocky. Paula says it's in the low 20s in Seattle this morning, or it was. It's supposed to be freezing temps for the next couple weeks. I guess it's better than rain. Yep. Unless you're getting snow. Kyle says, don't worry, Charles. The cold is headed your way. Scott says, do the ahi lemon drops taste like soap like the pineapple? No. That was one of the things I thought And I wasn't gonna say it, but that's one of the things I picked up in the pineapples too, was that bitter like undertone taste with that tasted like dish soap was on it.
I
The
never
lemon
got
drops don't taste like that.
Was that I did get that with my pineapples. Because I mean, my mangoes, the pineapples taste totally different than the mangoes, but
Hmm.
the pineapples did have that, what I don't know, some kind of weird-ish taste to them. I don't know if I would call it dish soap or whatever, but it did have a different taste than definitely the mangoes had.
I've never tried an ahi mango. I tried the pineapple and it tasted great, but I never got that soap taste that everybody talks about. But everybody talks about it, so I have to go with the majority and say it probably does. I just didn't pick up on it.
Well, I could tell you that this one I just tried, this Data de Mocha Yellow, didn't have that taste. Um,
But like you said, the lemon did not have the like that quote soap taste, right? That's our general consensus because Charles
yeah,
said it,
Right.
Rob said it.
Yep.
like I said, I mean, I tried a bunch of different ahis Dave sent me. The orange, if you had the ahi orange, I don't know if any of you all had ahi orange.
Is it the Sugar Rush orange?
No, ahi orange.
I've never heard of that one. That one
Then
sounds.
ahi rojo.
Haven't tried that one. That means red in Spanish.
Yes. I don't know, a bunch of different ones, but
You said the Ahi Fantasy. You've tried that one, right, Charles?
I haven't.
Oh man, that one's one of my all-time favorites too. It is
Yeah.
so good. Like almost no heat and just really flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. My dog, yeah, both of my dogs tried the Ahi Fantasy. That's how non-heat that it had. I think that was in one of my videos. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I was on this couch and I actually fed them the Ahi Fantasy right here.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried the white peach?
White peach? Oh, love God. Yeah, you know how many I'm growing of those?
I
I'm not
love
even telling you how many I'm growing of those.
the white peach and the Ahi Fantasy are pretty close. They kind of look the same, and the taste, I don't want to say the taste is the same, but they look the same, and the heat level's probably about the same. And they
Yeah.
both have awesome flavor, but I don't want to say that they're close in flavor. I think they're completely different, but it's been 2 years since I had them.
Yeah.
I was asking, how do you guys have room for all those plants?
We don't. We just have will, and we just keep growing and growing and
Putting them wherever we got a spot to put them.
wherever you got. That's what I determined this year. I'm gonna put them wherever I can. I've got deer all throughout my yard at all times of the day, and I'm just gonna say heck with it. And that's why I threw down a pile of Sugar Rush. I'm just gonna throw them in the ground, and if the deer eat them, hopefully they come back even better. You know, like topping, and hopefully I get a lot of pods. I don't know. See how it
Yes.
goes.
I haven't had ahi verde. I haven't had that one.
I haven't either. I'm very limited on my ahis, but I have had Sugar Rush Peach, Ahi Pineapple, Ahi Fantasy. I've never had an Ahi Lemon yet. Ahi Pineapple I've had. What was it? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think so.
Yes, Bloomberg sent me a bunch of ahi seeds. So I got a bunch of different ahis out of that. Plus, I already had a bunch. As far as room, currently, like my seedlings are in my spare bedroom. I have, which is pretty much my spare bedroom. So I have a 4x8 tent, a 2x4 tent, and I have a 55-gallon aquarium stand that has seed trays on it. Fixing to take the overwintered plants out of the garage and that 4x4, clean the hell out of that thing, take those plants out. I don't care if they live or die, the overwintered ones, and put more seedlings there. I've expanded the side of my house. I'm going to do that next week for my shade area. And then I could really go further. I mean, I have enough room, But like I said, I just don't want to use my whole backyard for peppers. That's just not me. But like I said, I'm shooting for 130 to 150 plants. But I got to decide out of probably the 210 I got going or something. I don't know. I lost track. I mean, I have no idea how many I have. There's a bunch. So, yeah, like I said, I just transferred 50 of them the other day and be doing that soon again. And then, like I said, just see what I have and give some away to coworkers, or they'll meet their fate of getting pulled. I don't care. I have no sentimental value or nothing to a plant. I don't care. Some people are giving me crap about, oh, they deserve better than this when you pulled them out of the cell tray or whatever. It's just a seed and it sprouts. What do you do? I don't care. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is, but some people like they're all act like it's a big deal that you're killing little seedlings or something, or taking them out and not giving them a chance. But you know, your opinion may vary or different than mine.
Well, I'd say that's a bit different with a seedling that's only got a little bit of time versus like my scorpion that's 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a treat.
Yeah. But I mean, like Batman was saying, I'm never doing the overwintered again. So I don't care how old the thing is. I just don't care. I'm never doing that again. And I just, oh, BD. What's up, BD? BD is like, well, man, we owe you the biggest thanks that we could possibly give anyone.
Absolutely.
That was the best thing after the live stream last on Monday. So if you haven't thanked BD in the comments on our post that we have on PLC, or just do it here, just thank BD for making Pepper Pod Todd in his little costume. Chad's gonna go get Pepper Pot Todd picture. No.
Yeah, Pepper Pot Todd. That is one of the greatest pictures I've ever seen.
Yes.
At least in the last 2 years, hands down. I love that thing. Oh, by the way, BD Beats, if you really want to do another one, how about Todd in a pickle costume?
Blah 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 blah.
Pepper Pot Todd and his
blah blah blah.
And Pickle Pod Todd.
Ah, I missed that one. Ah.
Yeah, earlier we were talking about how much Todd loves pickles. So
Yeah, I just finished off a 4-ounce jar of pickles. Pickersgill's orange pickles.
Pepper Pot Todd and his little minions.
Oh, jeez.
Or little Oompa Loompas. Hi, Todd. Hi, I eat lemon drop. How are you doing?
We're here to lemon drops too.
Uh-oh, he says, yeah, it can happen. Hashtag TikTok. No. No.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I was telling you earlier. We got everybody in the chat. They just come up with the hashtags now. So this is great. I mean, just randomly come up now. Of course, this is usually at your expense, Todd, because I mean they're all usually directed towards you, which makes it great for me and Rev, because we just get the biggest kick out of this stuff. So I know our time is coming. One of these days we're gonna get it. I know.
Whatever. What comes around goes around, right?
We'll just go with it. That's the way I look at it.
I kind of pity anybody that photoshops my face into anything, because it's probably going to break the camera or the computer.
Well, I'm surprised that everybody's monitor or device or whatever they had when they looked at JDS's picture, and I believe someone else who posted a picture of me. I know that all of our faces was on the live stream, but whoever posted my ugly picture on a TV screen, that's just I'm surprised something bad didn't happen, because I mean I thought maybe the PLC whole thing was going to go shut down because my ugly face was on a picture on the site or something. I guess it didn't happen. So
unless the computer fried after you posted it.
It probably did. I mean, I haven't heard much from them after their posting, so they may have difficulties now because they posted a picture of me on there.
Well, Susan didn't take it down, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Space City Peppers. That's a new name. Hi.
That's Matt, I believe. Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, he's local. He's not too far from me.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Susan and Paul are talking back and forth about ahis. Getting their stuff straightened out. Yeah, pouring here in Middle Tennessee too. I'm just gonna say Space instead of Space City Peppers, but Space getting ready to start filming for the spring season. Lots of varieties ready to be on camera.
Cool.
Yeah, that's me, Matt. Okay, so I'll say Matt. Well, yeah,
that's weird. I just went to your channel and I was about to subscribe, and I'm like, why didn't it let me subscribe? I'm already subscribed.
Yeah, Batman just was trying out one of his sauces that he sent. He had a picture on PLC. One of Matt's sauces that he sent Batman.
So Susan says, "Oh, did you want me to remove it?" Haha.
Oh, my picture? You can keep it on there. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Y'all, BD, go for it. I don't care. You can make it as funny. Just do your worst. Do your worst, sir. Do your worst. I don't care what you do.
There you go, BDB.
You can make me look like a whale. I don't care. That'd be fine because that's kind of pretty much what I am.
Well,
so
there you go, BD Beats. We'll just make it fair. Let's do like me, Rob, and Charles and Dave. Make whatever picture you want.
Yeah, I don't care. It's all fun.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Matt says, pretty sure Charles is biggest pepper grower in Houston. He's got a jungle of peppers, laughing out loud.
Yes, he does.
And a bunch of people subbed to him. He's saying, thanks for all the love. Yeah, but I don't need to be in a pickle suit. I don't need to be in a pickle costume. No.
No, you need to be in an ahi lemon drop costume, and you need to have Alex and Devin as your little side
minions.
Lemon drops. Minion. Well, I don't. Yeah, I guess we could use that word. Yeah, let's use that.
See, Rob, that's where you go wrong. Where you're like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That never works on the internet. That's called the Barbra Streisand effect. Like whenever you fight it, it will be out there way more than you ever thought it would be. But when you're like, whatever, man, like, yeah, do it. I don't care. Usually people are like, I'm not going to get any publicity off of this one. I'll just skip that and move on. What? Rob says no? Oh, man, we're going to open Photoshop.
Yep.
I'm Ahi Rick. Other Rob says, Pickle Rob, make it happen, BD. Oh, I should have read that one.
There you go.
What type of pickle were you talking about you like to be?
Bread and butter.
Clausen? You want a Clausen? Or do you say bread and butter?
I don't like bread and butter pickles, no.
So, okay, BD, you heard it. So make him a bread and butter pickle because he doesn't like it. So if he says he doesn't like something, make him that. So it's going to be bread and butter Todd pickle.
Bread and butter Todd. That's great.
No.
And then like on one side have a piece of bread, and on the other side have like a stick of butter.
Susan says, I have only removed things that people have requested me remove it. If it affects them, that is.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, nothing from me. That's cool. I only saw one questionable thing, and I know that Charles Andrews, I think, sent you a message because that guy, whoever sent that coin thing the other day. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, that wasn't called for what he was posting on somebody's post. So he sent this explicit coin picture on there. So that was bad. So that thing needed to go. I reported it because Charles asked me if I was a moderator. I'm like, no, there's only one moderator on PLC. Well, if you like, it's King or Susan. But Yeah, he was asking if I can get rid of it or whatever because somebody posted that coin picture. So I know I did report it. I think they finally removed it. So anyway, I'm just ranting. But yeah, it was not called for.
I missed that one.
Matt says, yes, Susan is the friendly garden butterfly admin. All right. It's happened again. Chad is sitting there silent, not talking to us. Mr. Chad, you need to speak up.
I'm enjoying the conversation. It's great.
Yeah, but you're on here. You're supposed to be adding to the conversation.
I have been on occasion. I'm still trying not to cough that much. But
if you do, it's not that big a deal.
Well, if you do, the camera will jump to you, and then when we're like, well, what, Chad's going to say something, we all shut up, and then you can start talking. You just do, oh, hey, yeah, I have some... There you go.
That worked perfectly. So the floor is yours. I'll be right back again.
Susan, give me a second. I'll find it.
Oh, it wasn't removed? Oh, I should go look too. Was it a post or was it
a post? But it was a graphic coin. It was a coin. It was somebody's post. It's just a regular post, but they posted this coin on there.
Must have missed that one.
I really expect to see this coin that I know someone who has it that is pretty sexual. Or no, it wasn't a coin. That was a lighter. Dang it. I don't know. All I keep coming across is this Pepper Pod Todd post. It's hilarious.
I got a great chuckle out of that when I first saw it. It was great.
Oh, it was so great when the live stream ended and I was talking with him. I was like, oh my God, you got to go over here and look at this picture. And he looked at it, he's like, what? He's like, how did they get my face? I'm like, what do you mean? You're on the internet, man. Like, all you got to do is hit the capture screen button. He's like, but how did they get it so fast? I'm like, I don't know. Go to one of your videos and hit capture. Quite a ways. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it didn't pop up, but it shows a big blank post. So I don't know if they removed the picture. Susan, I sent it to you in Hangouts. That was the link it was under. So that's what Charles sent to me the other day.
Paula just saw the Pepper Pod Todd. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite picture. Batman says, whoa, friendly. She's tough, meaning Susan.
So if the rain ever stops, I'm hoping to get some more fishing videos in. That's something I've been missing for the last couple months. Getting out there and doing some fishing.
Yeah, I like doing some fishing. My sister actually has they call it a lake, but it's more like a pond in her backyard. So you don't need a license or anything like that. You can just roll over there. And they never keep anything anyway. They just catch things, let them go, and over and over and over again. And a lot of fun. I like going out on a boat and fishing, whether it's, shallow, deep sea, whatever. I don't care what it is. I've never been deep sea fishing, but I've been out. I've wasted so many days going out on my brother-in-law's boat, never catching a dang thing or one fish maybe the entire day, like 3 hours, one fish. But it doesn't matter. It's just fun.
Yeah, we're getting ready to head down to Florida at the end of March. And we're going out doing a lot of jetty fishing and then some deep sea fishing as well. We're going to be down there for about 5 days near Ponce Inlet in Florida. And we're just going to fish the entire time we're down there. My son and I going to collaborate with a couple other YouTubers that I've met up with and make some fishing videos there. And hopefully the person who's going to house sit for me will follow with the directions on my plants like I'm asking them to.
That'll be great. In March, man, Florida will be great. I went there like right after New Year's in 2013, and it was crazy. We were getting snow, like one of the only times we got snow, and it was, almost freezing and all this stuff. We drove down, and it was only Orlando. It's not like we went to South Florida. We got to Orlando. I stepped out of the truck and was like, wow, this is what it should be like all year round. It was like almost 80 degrees every single day we were there.
Go there to fish.
I'd go there to live.
Can't convince my wife.
Except for the alligators. Those things kind of scare me.
Matt says, I live right by the largest river in Texas. Plenty of fishing there once warmed up. Last season pulled a 42-pound catfish from it. Wow.
Dang, throw that thing in an aquaponic bed.
Alex is in the house. Asking how's everybody doing.
What's up,
Joe says, I got 3 redfish Tuesday in Galveston. Cool. Matt says, redfish should be starting to get active with the warm sprout we had last week. And Joe says, after the last cold front, the redfish been out. Or have been out. Okay. We still have ice here.
What's ice?
That's that frozen water stuff that goes over the tops of the rivers.
That's the stuff that you put in drinks, right?
Only on a very much larger scale.
We haven't seen that since December 13th. So that's the last time I saw anything like that.
I've seen snow within the last half hour.
Yeah, I don't envy you, sir.
In the last half day, I saw 100 degrees temperatures on my roof, and yeah, the exhaust fan turned on. I'm sweating right now. I'm hot.
Matt says, I seen it was snowing in PNW today. Yet we're crying about 50 degrees down here, laughing out loud. PNW, what's that? Oh, Pacific Northwest. Okay. Yeah, it snowed here today too, so. Uh-oh. Here goes Chad with another one.
Not here. It was 80 today.
Brando says, sorry guys that I'm not being very talkative. I'm concerned about my son and how the pharmaceutical company has been trying to charge outrageous costs for meds. That sucks. I don't blame you. He's more important than us.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, Chad, how is it?
Yeah, I love them. They've got a real nice throat burn. Not so much in the mouth at all. It's just in the throat. And very tasty. Good chocolate. And just that chocolate caramel powder has that almost what do I want to say? It's almost, you can almost taste like a red saucy kind of flavor to it, because maybe it's because I've eaten it on spaghetti and like Parmesan chicken and so many times, but I get like a hint of sauciness to the spice, and I really love it.
Cool. I don't think I could handle one if you're saying they're warm.
They're really warm. I'm gonna make some milder ones next time.
Well, for Todd, make sure if you send them, make them extra hot.
Oh, I'll just send you one of these.
Yeah.
I've only got 4 of these left.
Because he definitely said that those cookies were too mild that he got from Batman. That's why he had to put Jeff Hobbs' smoked Applewood smoked powder on there. So Yeah, he needs a little bit hotter than the norm. He's moved up. You know, his tolerances have built up with all the sauces, all the jams, the bootlegs, the candies, the cookies, uh,
Um,
all the
um,
stuff.
um, uh,
I
hmm.
hear you say a lot, sir.
Well,
Um,
you're going on like I said something like this. Rather,
well, the
you're
person
giving
I
your
told,
selective
there's the
hearing aid stuff.
person. I'm not saying who they are. Told me this,
Uh-huh.
and I tend to believe them. I take their word for it, and they
But
told me the stuff.
but if I
And
say it, you should believe me if it's about me.
I don't know. I think you're pulling a sleeper on us. You're like acting like this. There's no tolerance and stuff, and then you're gonna sneak up on us on the. Oh, by the way, whole crispy for Todd hashtag whole crispy for Todd. So when we all do the whole crispy that Alex had made, if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend that. That's just a classic video. You got to watch him make the Death Crispies. That's awesome video. So Master Chef Alex at work there in his kitchen in Alberta.
Chad, did you
So
see
watch
that?
that video.
Chad, did you see that video?
Of the Krispies?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I'll go back and watch it.
Oh yeah, got to do that.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about the Krispies, but I didn't see them being made. So go
Oh,
back and watch
that's the best part. We don't even know how these things taste, but watching him make those Krispies was the best thing ever.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
it's
to.
like 4 or 5 videos back for Alberta peppers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's in the chat. Hey, Alex, how's the war going?
Oh, there he is. Yeah. We're still talking about the crispy video. I've
Yep.
watched it at least
It
six
was a
times
video
now.
before the aphid war.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that is a classic. So you got to watch Alex, and he has his fiance videotaping him in the kitchen there in Alberta, making us some nice Death Krispies that we're gonna try probably next week. So we shall see who they are.
I found it. I'm gonna watch it after the live stream.
Oh, you should. I mean, it's definitely worth the watch. I mean, just when he gets to the powder portion, that's all you need. I mean, that's enough for me. Just watch when he goes and put Bloomberg's powder in there. That's classic.
All right. Well, now I'm jealous. I kind of want one of those Krispies.
That I have no control over.
Yeah, don't say that because then Todd will be like, "Oh yeah, well, Chad said I had to send mine to his."
Yeah, that's got his name on it. So Todd's eating the whole thing on live stream probably next week sometime, folks. So we don't know if we're going to have his lemon drop costume made by then, but somebody may be able to pull that off. But we'll have the Ahi lemon drop costume made for Todd probably within a few weeks, I imagine, to promote his business. Go watch his videos, Rob, ROBB space Z. He put out a new one today, actually showing that, and that's in his wallpaper in his store now. So again, thank you, BD Beats, for making such a humorous Photoshop of Rob, Todd, Jeff, or what we I'll call him is Pepper Pod Todd.
Yeah, or bread and butter Todd. You know, whatever.
Bread and butter Todd, the bread and butter pickle. So.
Yeah, and we mentioned Alex. That's Alberta Pepper. So if you're watching this in the aftermath, Alberta Pepper, go check him out and subscribe up. He's going to be doing, I believe, the allotment challenge.
That should prove to be interesting.
I did that.
I saw a threat need to spray again and again and again. Yep. That says I'm going to try some spinosad. I don't know what that is. This springs for battling aphids rather than soap.
Yeah. Yeah, like I use that Captain Jack's Dead Bug, it has spinosad in it. So
Anytime I hear Captain Jack, I can only hear that Billy Joel song from Piano Man, the album. Captain Jack will get you high tonight, take you to that special island. Come on, man, you don't know that song?
Hey, Susan, Rev is serenading.
Yes.
I'll get Charles to get the guitar out, and you got a perfect band here.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
thinking about is
Chad.
Michael Bolton.
Yeah.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's one of the greatest songs ever, man. I love that, man. They're like right into their rap and everything. And he just jumps right into like going back in. Man, I just watched this Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Man, that thing is so great. Never really had a lot of respect for Michael Bolton until that came out. And I was like, oh, that guy is awesome. You've never seen it, have you, Rob?
No.
I'll send it to you afterwards. That is so great. That and did you ever see I forget what they call their band or whatever, but did you ever see the one with Rolling with Bob Saget?
They call themselves Lonely Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. Well, did you see the one with them and Bob Saget?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I love that one too. That was great.
But I want to say to, well, I mean, like I said, Susan, I can, but I don't know if my reception is going to be good in that room.
I'll get mine.
Well, mine's I'm doing the electric.
Oh.
I'm glad I don't play an instrument, nor do I sing. Uh-oh.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Don't know what key that would be in.
Dueling banjos.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a banjo, but I'm not very good at it.
Susan says, no one cares about that, Charles. She just
About
wants
what?
you to play.
What do you want me to disconnect and go in the other room? And move everything over there into my guitar room?
Could do it for next stream. Rocky says, I play drums. I'll go live and we can form a PLC band. Huh. Susan says, yeah, Rocky, you need to go on live stream. And Susan needs to come on with you too.
Yeah, she can do.
Or Susan saying,
oh wait, yeah, we
Susan
haven't
saying
mentioned
she'll
that.
join us.
We got to mention the subs for the grub.
Subs for the grub.
Yeah, 14 million more subscribers, and Paula will come on live on the live stream.
The number just keeps going up and up.
Well, I'm sure that's her new number. I don't know. It's like inflation. You just kind of keep inflating the number every time it comes up. So, like next live stream, it'll be like 25 million. You know, the next one, it'll be 50.
I think Susan just said that she would come on live if Rocky came on too.
I'm pretty sure Rocky would.
Well, he already said he would, but then I said Susan would come on too, and she's saying yes.
That's cool.
That's how I took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there in blue and white.
I really don't see where the holdup is. Like, I don't want to see my stupid, ugly face on camera, and I do that all the time. Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, the camera's over here, and I don't look at that. I look over here, but so I don't really have to see my face. But I don't know. You've already been on camera, so it's not like I don't want to have my face on camera.
Yeah.
Go to Susan Garza on YouTube. You can actually look up her White Devil's Tongue pod review.
Mm-hmm.
See, for me, it's not my ugly face. Is I just don't like my voice. That's my
Nobody does.
Yeah,
and
Nobody
that's,
likes their own
that's
voice.
my thing. I don't care. I mean, I know I'm ugly, so that's not the big deal. Mine is just my voice.
yeah, that's the beauty of the live stream, though, because I'm the same as you. I don't want to see my voice, and I don't want to hear my voice, and I don't want to see my face. But the cool thing is, I don't have to look at my face, and because of the beauty of the Hangouts, I don't hear my voice. So it actually works out really good.
Yeah.
So Paula says, I gained 30 subscribers since last week, and Susan's saying, nice, Paula. Susan says, yes, I will go on with Paula. And Rocky says, I'll go live at the same time you go live, Susan. So Susan, Paula, and Rocky are all agreeing to go live. And Susan says, when Paula gets 25 more, well, she already got 30 last week, so that counts for it. So,
This
yeah,
says
that
25
works.
million.
Yeah,
No, it
25.
says 25 more.
That says 25 million.
It says 25 more.
Yeah, I'm reading 25
I'm doing
more.
selective.
I'm
I'm doing
top,
selective
25
reading.
more.
She's doing
Oh, I see.
25 more subscribers. Well, she got 30 last week, so that means Susan gets to come on.
Well, Chad vouched for him, so we got a voucher.
Susan, why am I talking? I am talking because I made the New Year's resolution, and I said I'm going on here, and I stuck with it. So,
And
And
now
I've been-
we never let him not be on. He's contractually obligated.
I have a good time. I get 3 days a week to pick on Todd. So this is, some of the only time we get to pick on him. So 3 hours each night, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And then we could roll it over when people make interesting Photoshops. So that are hashtags or challenge. And then, it kind of goes and snowballs from there. People like JT and everybody constantly mentions Todd on their channel. Alex, I know Rev has. Chad, I'm pretty sure you have as well. So everybody's just in on it. So we just all get a good laugh from Todd.
Well, Brando's mentioned me too.
Well, Brando, yeah. So that's what this show is kind of went to now. It's the Pepper Show where we talked about peppers, but mainly we find funny reasons and different ways to make fun of Todd.
But we can make fun of you too, or fun of Rev too. It doesn't always have to be me.
This is true, but it's better when it's you. So
Yeah, I like to think of it as like the pick on Pepper Pod Todd show.
yeah. So we're gonna change from Meetups live to pick on Todd live.
See, and you're missing the beauty of it, Rob, because nobody really knows who Todd is. So Charles could be Todd, I could be Todd, you could be Todd, Chad, who's about to eat more chocolates, could be Todd.
I was going to say, there goes another Chad chocolate. So, Susan, Friday night works for you, right? And you too, Rocky?
Sweet.
And hopefully Chad too?
And Paula?
Oh, yeah, Paula's just a given. Friday's always good for Paula.
Are we sticking with 9 o'clock on Friday?
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing that kills me about Paula too. Is I'm not coming on the live stream. Like, you have more subscribers than I do, and in every one of your videos, you've got your own picture on the live stream. Like, I mean, with me, I don't even put my stupid ugly mug in my videos. I'm just like, hey, look, here's plants, and I point the camera at whatever I'm pointing at and just talk. But you actually have your face on camera.
I'd say I probably have my face on camera about half the time.
Yeah, I
At
didn't
least.
put my face on camera until about video 600 or something like that. I didn't put my voice on camera until like video 200. Oh, well, maybe 150.
I never have, except on the live stream.
I did because Susan made me do it.
Oh, actually, I'm lying. I mean, I've done stuff on my. I've done those the sauce comparison, the Pocky one chip challenge. I did that, so that I'm lying about that.
The
I
last
forgot about that stuff. The last dab versus Exoresco, the Pocky one chip challenge. I did all that, so yeah, I'm on there. So
But Paul, your intro has your face in it,
Yeah,
sitting
holding
by
that
one of
like,
the gardens.
yeah, holding that like 4-foot cabbage or whatever that thing is.
mhm.
And yeah, it's just you talking that you'd just be talking here too,
Yep.
for the most part.
So Rev, you were talking about the special guest. Is are they still happening?
We'll see here shortly. They said about 11:30 if they can make it, so that's still 10 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah,
Photo,
back to
video.
the original thing with Susan, because the very first video I actually put up on my channel, which had my face, was instigated by Susan and Sandy.
So Paula says that's a photo, not a video. Yeah, no difference between it. The video just moves.
It's your
And
image.
Susan says, I'm an encourager, Rev. What'd you say?
So am I. That's why I'm saying, get on here, lady.
Yes, and I'm one as well, and I'm encourage everyone to make sure that you share the picture of Pepper Pod Todd everywhere. I mean, any chance you get. So any kind of social media, your website, your YouTube channel, whatever you want to do, make sure you share that picture that BD Beats spent a long time. Well, it probably wasn't a long time because it was right after the live stream, but he spent his time to get that just right. So Pepper Pod Todd and his little bitty sidekick Ahi Lemon Drops, Minions, Oompa Loompa Lemon Drops, whatever the hell you want to call them. He has those with him, and also make sure you don't forget hashtag Whole Crispy Challenge for Todd. That's going to be coming out from Alex. Send us all the Death Crispy. Make sure you definitely go check out like 6 or 7 videos in, or from the last video from Alex at Alberta Pepper. And make sure you do that and go check out how he made the Death Crispy. That is a must see for anyone. It's see Chef Alex at work, and his fiance is kindly videotaping the whole thing. So make sure you check out that.
Susan says, Rev, no means no. And yes, sir, I remember that. And a bunch of smiley faces in between. And Chad says, hashtag Death Krispies for Todd. Susan's laughing. But don't spam the community, please.
No, just put up, one person, pick a person, one person a day.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it going for a good 2 months. Or, just pick your favorite post of the day and just kind of add it into the comments. That way you're not spamming.
Yeah. We'll keep it down.
BD says, host crispy challenge for Todd. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Brando says, gotta go figure out some things. All right, Brando.
Hey, Brando.
Brando, we understand, man. I've got a sick kid at home too, and the medicine thing, it can be a real chore. We have stuff being delivered to the house on a monthly basis, just ongoing, and it adds up. And those pharmaceutical companies, they take a big chunk. So I'm right there with you. I understand. Hang tight, brother.
Mikey says, hope everything turns out okay, Brando. Yep, I agree.
I mean, that's just like, you look at, okay, like, going to the medical stuff or whatever, because, like an EpiPen, Okay, if your kid needs an EpiPen, it's $750.
What?
You know, it's $750
For an EpiPen.
for an EpiPen.
Wow.
Oh.
Because I know we sell them all the time. So yeah, it's extremely expensive on just something like that. I mean, that's something that
One-time use?
yeah. Well, I forgot what the usage is on it, but it's not an extended use,
Yeah,
and
they're
it's just
one-time shots.
$750.
Wow.
If you, and you know, this maybe not, you know, pertaining to kids or whatever, but you know, depends on what other type of illnesses you might have. Some of those medications are, I mean, it just astronomical how much people pay for medications on certain ones, and
Well,
it just
what about that? Like, what's his name? Martin Skrecky or whatever. Like the world's most hated man. The guy that like bought up. I forget what was it, like an AIDS treatment or a cancer treatment or something, and then like jumped the price like 2,000%.
yeah. Well, there was, you know, there was a big thing with the EpiPen manufacturers a few months back, say 6, 7 months, because they were showing about the cost on what they charge, and then they were trying to rationally explain why it was that much or whatever. But it's ridiculous how much they just were doing that as far as charging for an EpiPen. And like you're saying, you know, if you have, you know, any kind of aid medication or anything like that, it's in that automatically in the high thousands for all that stuff usually. I mean, it's just crazy how much all that stuff costs. So it just, you know, like I said, I see on a daily basis how much different, you know, like Scott was saying, patches for his back cost 780 a month. I mean, it's just crazy. And you know, some of these, you know, this is with insurance.
Dude,
And,
that's like a double car payment per month
you know,
in my world. I mean, I know some people have like $500-600 car payments, but my max is like 300. So $780, that's like 2 car payments per month.
yeah.
Wow. That's like car payment, insurance, gas, you know, you name it, everything that has to do with your vehicle per month. Like that's probably about what you'd pay. $780 per month.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, I mean, that's why they changed so many different things uh, for for all the different things. I mean, because I mean, if you get like a prescription for like say Nexium or what have you, just for acid reflux, I mean, it's crazy for that amount. But of course, you want just the generic. But I mean, you know, and they have it over the counter now. Of course, the over the counter you have to double up because the prescription is double the milligrams. But it's just crazy how much all that stuff costs. And then what's covered, what's not, and I mean, like I said, it's just a constant headache what you got to go through, and it's not easy to deal with. And you know, people, you know, I see so many people every day just get so upset, and you know, it's just hard to explain. I mean, just you know, people wondering about you know, just not about the price, but just the how much the time and whatever it takes, because a lot of the times you got to go through all the insurance thing. You know, we have no control over it. And you know, people don't understand. They think it's just like a fast food restaurant. You can go and just drop it off, and you know, it should just come right out. Well, it doesn't work that way. There's so many things. You know, you get refills too soon. You get whatever it is. You know, you just can't do it because your insurance kind of holds you saying, "Look, this is how many you're going to get," and it's how much they said per month or whatever it is. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I pretend to be one on YouTube. But yeah, I had acid reflux. I got prescribed Nexium, and I took it, and it gave me even more acid reflux. And I gave that up and started eating hot peppers, and now I don't have acid reflux. I don't have bleeding ulcers. All of that stuff went away. I don't get sick like ever. I don't know
Erickson
what the
House.
heck's going on, but I
Very-
feel like there's some kind of correlation.
Erickson House.
Oh.
Let me catch up on the chat here. Somewhat anyway. Susan says, "Oh, dude, forgot to tell you the Blood Orange and Crying Hawaiian are on point. Made some biscuits and they went well with them. That was the Scott T. Aaron says, buy meds in Mexico. Some of us in the north have trouble getting to Mexico. Derek says, hey, what's up, guys? Been putting in work today, but figured I would stop in for a couple minutes and say hi. Well, hey.
How's it
And
going,
BD
Derek?
says, what's up, crazy? Susan says, Canada meds. I don't know if Canada meds are even cheaper, but that's only a couple 100 miles from here. Scott says, awesome, Susan. It's been a hit. Derek says, hey, what's up, BD? And Susan's giving a thumbs up. Yeah, medical costs are just like way out. I don't take any prescriptions for anything anywhere. I don't even take aspirin anymore.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, going back to the med stuff, is try to figure out FSA. Oh, that's mind blowing right there. So if you have a flexible spending account, try to figure out what the hell is covered. Oh my God, nothing. You can't get Advil, you can't get Tylenol, you can't get anything anymore. I mean, you're limited so much to what you can even do your flexible spending account with. It's just like I said, it's just crazy. So I know everybody at the end of the year tries to use up their funds in their flexible spending account, and they have hell to find what the hell you can spend it on because there's nothing covered anymore. But anyway, I'm sorry. Just going on with the medication rant.
Hey, Derek, you were saying what's up to BD Beats. What's up is if you go to the Pepper Lovers forum and check out that picture that I put up that was made by BD Beats. He's awesome. PepperPod Todd. Hashtag PepperPod Todd.
But we are making a promise to Susan to not spam the community.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But we are making it so we're getting a good laugh out of Todd.
You can spam PepperPod Todd's videos. I'm sure he'll love that. Just go to every one of his videos and put up that picture.
Sure.
I don't know if you can post it in the comments.
Yankee Ace 50, World of Minecraft. And just go, you go get him, PepperPod Todd. You go get that bow. You need that bow. Here, get some more coins. There you go. You got it. Go down here. Go in the tunnel.
Coins?
Whatever. I don't know. I'm just making it up.
Yeah.
You don't get coins?
Up until you said coins, you were believable.
I was believable. Yeah, I blew it. I get them confused.
Susan says, Rev, to cure that, you need more chocolate and ice cream. And yes, meds in Canada are cheaper. Chad says, kill that creeper, PepperPod Todd. Or skeleton, or zombie, or husk, or witch, or spider, or pigman, or enderman, or yeah.
See, I'm gonna have to really start watching those videos, Todd, because I'm gonna have to actually be believable on the live streams. So I'm gonna have to start watching them.
Yeah, Derek, if you watch PepperPod Todd's video that came out today, he actually has that as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Greatest picture ever. Thank you so much, BD Beats. That made my year.
Yeah. BD says, get that bone. Yeah. Minecraft shred. Yeah. Crazy says, haha, I'll have to check out the pic. I have been hearing about it. Yeah, like Rev says, my video that I posted today has it as a thumbnail.
Make some noise.
Hello. Hello. It's PepperPod Todd here. Come on into my vape shop and check out my peppers. Come on. Meet the crew. Devin and Alex. Come on.
Don't you want to see me do a whole crispy challenge? The whole thing. That's what he's going to be saying after the challenge is over. He's going to be doing that the great outdoors quote, like, I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, Derek, I think actually you know what you need to do? You need to make a new intro or outro for Todd's channel. I mean, whatever you charge, I'll pay it. And he puts it up. Just
Only
just
make
have
them dancing. Make them like moving around.
Please, Derek, no.
Oh, that would be so great. Have them doing like the Macarena or whatever. I don't know how the hell you do it, but
No.
at least just some like, one of these kind of dancing.
have the little mini ahi lemon drop Todd's kind of just going along the sideline.
Yeah, just doing their like own little thing down below, like looking up at them.
Let me catch up the chat here. Derek says the costume pic was sent my direction by a certain someone to Photoshop, but I got cold feet. Oh, there it is. Haha. OMG, it looks awesome. Laughing my backside off. And then he says, this is the important one. Rob is too nice. Haha. I feel bad messing with him. He catches a lot of crap. Laughing my backside off. And Brando says, thanks to those that were supportive. Later, Brando.
Later, Brando.
Don't forget
Brando.
better.
Later on, man. Hope everything's good.
But see, even Derek says, I'm a nice guy. Don't mess with me.
No, we all think you're a
Oh,
nice
the lemon.
guy. That's why we like messing with you.
Yeah, he lemon drop dance. It just got
Dang.
named.
We will find out once Crazy Kimberlyn does a good Photoshop of that with some, motion and all that stuff.
Or BD, since he made the original one.
Hey, thanks for the suggestion. Hey, Beady Beats, can you do a live action picture that we can post on Pepper Lovers?
Because he did Alex's intro. BD did Alex's intro for Alberta Pepper.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Susan says, that's right, Kimberlyn, I love Rob. Yay! Other Rob says,
Deep down, okay, this may be hard for you to believe, but we all love Rob, Todd, Jeff. We do.
Why would we have?
Dad's got the heart. Rev shook his head. I know that's coming from the bottom of my heart too. Rob, Todd, Jeff.
If we didn't like him so much, why would we give him so many names?
Yeah, that's to confuse everybody. Susan says, Rob, just give me the word. With that,
come on, Double G. You know we love you.
Derek's laughing a lot, and Scott's saying later, Brando. Derek says, later, Brando. BD says, I'll see what I can cook up, laughing out loud.
Okay, that means that's going to be
awesome too. Huh?
That's going to be after this live stream. He's already got the picture. Now all he's got to do is make an animated GIF, and or whatever form he uses. So this should be good after this live stream, Rob.
Yeah, and like Beatty said, Rob, you're awesome. Yeah, we all agree, and that's why we like to jab some fun at you. I mean, if we didn't like you, then it would just be mean and malicious, but it's not. It's all hearted and friendly. Actually, I don't know about Charles, but I don't want to speak for Charles or anything, but I don't know about him, but I'm kind of waiting for the pushback onto me. Like, I jab it out at you, and I don't know. I don't really see. I don't want to go into private messages, but I saw your attempt yesterday, Rob, but yeah, it was kind of weak. But yeah, you can try a little harder. I mean, try it right now on the live stream.
Not my style.
Nah, it has to be your style. It's being pushed on you, so you just gotta, push back.
No. See, every time I tell the truth about you saying you're gonna do the whole hot crispy, the death's crispy, you just don't agree with what you said, and you keep changing your mind all the time. So how can I have selective hearing when it doesn't work right?
I think you answered your own question.
I know. Other Rob says, Rob, you're a great guy in my book too. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we all love Rob.
Yes,
yeah,
and then
everybody picks on
we're going to see him eat a whole Death Crispy.
Yeah, that's another reason why we love Rob.
Yes.
If we didn't love Rob, he wouldn't be here.
By the way, go to Alberta Peppers and check out about 6 videos, the current one, about him making the Death Krispies. It's
Yeah.
worth watching, especially the parts where he gets to Rob Bloomberg's powder into the mix.
Or the part where he tries it.
With the top off.
Or yes,
That was great.
There's many parts, but it's just that's classic right there.
Whoops, dropped my phone.
Oops. Yeah, like I said, I watched it again tonight. It's a killer video. I love it.
It is.
The Krispies scare me, but the video making them was great.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna find out next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
And like Scott said, you're gonna be in your pepper costume by then, so
I didn't see that.
it just says it right there. And remember, Scott's the one that said he had the suggestion where he knew someone to make the pepper costume, and I know for a fact Scott has your address, so you're getting this pepper costume. He doesn't even have to ask you.
But I don't see in your pepper costume written anywhere.
I talked to multiple people that were saying, including myself, I don't have the material, so you're out of that on this one on my end. But I said it, but I've talked to multiple people that said I will stitch that by hand if I have the materials, and I will send it over to them. I don't have the materials, so obviously it's not me, but I've talked to multiple people that were like, oh yeah, I will make that. I'm good at sewing and I could do that. I'm not good at sewing, but I could make that happen.
And just remember, it's for a 6'5" individual.
200, well, I'm going to undercut. 220 pounds.
Yes. He wants it kind of snugly. Kind of like skinny jeans.
Skinny pepper jeans.
Well, he's just going to go straight to, what is it, spandex or whatever it is. Something, I don't know. He'll think of something.
What's that? What was that phenomenon a couple years? Spanx. Just
Spanx? What's that?
What the heck would you? I don't know, like spandex, except I don't know. I only remember him from what was that show called? Not news radio. What was that? Free radio.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but Derek says, I'd rock one like a champ daily. And then Susan puts in, Rob, the mailman is known for losing mail, ...
Yeah, but I don't think you would do that. I think you're too nice a guy. You wouldn't do that to somebody since they took all that time and effort to get the suit made. I don't think you would just like blow them off and say, "Oh, I lost it." You know, I think you would.
Yeah, not only that, but the people I talked to, I told them to make sure they get in contact with you and say, "Hey, I'm sending you something really special. I want you to do an unboxing video." So, specifically do an
unboxing video.
Well, specifically do an unboxing video live on the live stream. That way, there isn't like a "whoops, lost the video. I don't know where that went" kind of thing. But
yeah, and apparently Derek wants one too.
Yeah, Derek.
He'd rock one like that.
He could definitely do that when he does his reviews. I mean, I would have loved to see Derek in a pepper pod costume when he ate that big old chocolate bar. That would have been awesome.
I would not put it past him to actually do that. He totally would do that. Like, not only that, but he has such good video skills that I wouldn't put it past him to not have the costume, film himself in regular clothes, and then superimpose that over top of himself, standing up, like doing a little dance and everything like that, like looking like he's actually in the Pepper Pod costume. Like, I bet he would actually do that.
Yeah.
There you go, man. There's an idea for your next any kind of pepper anything video, Derek. Steal that.
Then he's going doing the review. Has that Pepper Pod costume, and he has that big spoon stretching out to you. Man, it's just that'd be awesome.
Oh, but not only that, but you got to have two little Pepper Pod Todds on either side of the screen, just sitting there dancing, like just doing this kind of thing back and forth while you're like doing it. Like once you like actually take the bite, they'll just be over there like, yeah, go, go.
You can have a good and bad Pepper Pod, like an Animal House when you had the devil and the angel.
Exactly, yeah.
Animal House. Well, I'm not going to say what they said, of course, but Todd.
One in a red pepper outfit, one in a white pepper outfit, both on either side. Do it. No, and the other one like, no, don't do it.
No. It's not that hot. Don't do it. It's burning. That'll mess you up.
Oh,
do it.
Then you eat it, and the little angel one goes, see, I told you, it's hot as the devil.
And I believe as long as at the very end you just say like, make sure you subscribe to Rob Z and Yankee Ace 50. Like you can get away with putting his image on your video.
Yeah.
You're, at that point, you're not stealing his image. You're just promoting.
Right.
Chad, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm currently looking up hot pepper Halloween costume patterns.
But see, the thing is, Todd, that everybody thinks it's funny because I think they figured out that me and Rev are crazy. So I think that they've come to that conclusion. So yeah.
Help me.
I'm on a live stream with crazy people.
What am I doing here?
And Chad's not talking.
Chad's looking up pepper costumes.
Somehow they don't listen to Todd. They only listen to Rev and Charles and whoever else is on this panel. They do everything against me. Nobody's here to help.
It's turned against me, yeah. Anything I say, that's my own thought.
As long as I stay pretty neutral, they don't come after me. So.
Oh no, just join us on the crazy side. They don't come after us either. If you're sane, they go after you.
Oh.
If you're a nut job, oh no, like don't go. Oh man, leave that guy alone, man. I don't know. He seems a little unstable.
That's why every few minutes I eat another one of these. Stay away from me.
Yeah. I don't think I could eat one of those.
That's a good point. We had Brando on, and he was eating chocolates like every couple minutes. Nobody went after him.
Yeah.
It says, okay, if you can be a pepper, which one would you be and why?
An ahi lemon.
Yeah, probably an ahi lemon drop because it's my all-time favorite pepper.
Not me. I'd be like some like goofy, wrinkly, old wacky looking pepper like a Reaper or something.
Okay, and she wants the panel to answer, so that's us. So, Charles?
What I would want to be?
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to be. I don't know what sounds good, chat.
I'd have to be a habanero because I'm already, short and quite rotund. So
orange, yellow, white, red.
Probably orange. They're my favorite.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what I would want to be.
Derek says, I'd be that dang Darth Maul that Charles was talking about.
Yeah, I have actually I had those sprouted, so we'll see how they come out in the future. So I'm still waiting on some of those other mojos and other type of peppers to see what they're going to come out with. Don't know.
Oh. Well, being as we got 10 minutes left, and I don't think our special guest has shown up, have they, Rev?
No.
So we should probably start winding this down since we are at the 3 hour mark. And everybody in the chat, thanks. Thanks for being with us and everything else. I just want to say that ahead of time.
Yeah, I had a
Lots of
good.
interesting comments tonight. So now if Brad would return to his seat, and I'm sure hoping I'm not going to see something on like PLC with a dancing pickle or Pepper Rob or Pepper Todd, Pepper Pod Todd. That's it.
Pepper Pot Todd.
Derek is saying, "All right, guys, be back in a bit." I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Even at the end of the show, Rocky says, "Enjoyed it. Good night, everyone." Night, Rocky. Even though we got a couple minutes yet to do outros and stuff, but thanks for being with us. Thanks, Susan. Kind of in rare form tonight. That was fun.
Here's that Darth Maul, what it's supposed to look like.
Ah, I can see why they're calling it that.
So now, if it turns out that way, don't know, but we'll see.
And Scott and Beatty and everybody else all through the night. It's been interesting. At least I get to laugh a bunch when I'm on here. Oh, Bernie, yeah. Always a pleasure. Have a good night. Sorry, Bernie, I didn't mention you. But am now. Yeah, have a good night. Other Rob, thanks for the show, guys. I didn't realize that you guys started early tonight, but at least I didn't miss it all. Mr. Rob, this is going to be an ongoing thing. Moving it up an hour earlier so that Charles can get 5 hours of sleep instead of 4 hours of sleep after the show is done. So, yeah, hour earlier in your time zone. Scott says, good night, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, for lots of things. Like, yeah, all the things you've been doing for other people from what I've been hearing. So that's really cool stuff. So thanks from them, too. Or for doing that for them. Yeah, yeah. Now, if Rev would just get his butt back here. Susan says, good night, guys. Thanks for the show. It was fun. I was here. I loved it. I like that. Hey, Susan, you could join us, too. And be right in here in the mix. Well, I guess you are in the mix of it, too. But, yeah. You're joining in your own way.
Yeah, we all, I mean, me and both didn't realize it was an hour early really either. So, and we're on the show. I was rushing home doing whatever I was doing. I didn't realize it started an hour early. Even though I know we talked about it, I didn't know it was officially going to start today.
Yeah, that's for BD. Yeah, I had finished my last 2 bites of my dinner about 2 minutes before the phone ring. Rob says, awesome. I'll remember that then. Thumbs up. I could have been free, but didn't know. Yeah, sorry about that. Like Charles just said, we had talked about it and we kind of jumped the gun because, yeah, tonight, yeah. And Rev sits down with the package. What's the package?
My phone.
Okay, it looked like a package when you sat down. My mistake. All right. So Chad gets to go first with outros.
Okay. So just check out my YouTube channel, Chad the Walrus, 3 words. I'm hoping to hit 850 here soon as far as subscribers go. And when I do that, I will be eating something very hot. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. I've kind of gotten used to these chocolates, so it may have to be something new. But also check me out Facebook, Chad Walrus Ridge, and I don't have very many other social medias, but that's about all that I keep up with. Thanks a lot.
Cool.
Onward.
And you're on PLC too, right? Did you mention that?
Oh yeah, PLC. Chad the Walrus.
Got the Walrus on PLC as well. Good. Cool. Mr. Charles.
Charles Space P on YouTube and on PLC, Google Plus. I'm here Monday and Wednesday, and we say sometimes Friday, but it's usually always on Friday. So we're just gonna say Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Have some sauces still available. I need to make some more pretty soon, but that's on the PLC Marketplace. So you always check that out. You can send me a Hangouts message if you're interested. I'll be here on Friday, and we'll see what we can get into on Friday.
Cool. So, how do I start mine? Because
you could start it with, "This is Pepper Pod Todd, and my outro is
Pepper Pod Todd, Rod Todd Jeff, Double D, yeah,
Double
name is
D
Rob Z,
for his
ROBB space Z.
It's
You did
Double
not.
D for the double dose of his pimping.
All right. Rob
Oh, and
Z,
wait
ROBB
for
space.
wait for the special announcement, people. By the way,
What special announcement? Oh, you have a special announcement. Then I'll hurry up if you stop talking. Gee whiz. All right. Rob Z, ROBB space Z is my YouTube channel, PLC, and my Google Hangouts. Don't do the Facebook, Twitter, or any of the other things. So, yeah, that's my main channel with my pepper stuff and my growing stuff and everything along those lines. And then I have my Minecraft channel, which is Yankee Ace 50, so YANKEEACE 50. And I play Minecraft there. 35 episodes up. Go check them out. Watch a few. I bet you if you watch the first 5, you'll get hooked and want to watch the rest. I can almost guarantee it.
I have to be honest. I have no interest in Minecraft, and I really don't like it. And I watched the first 5 of his videos, and yeah, now it made me go ahead and start trying to play Minecraft.
Yep. Once you see it, you're done. You're hooked. All right, so that'll about do it for me. And your special announcement in your outro, Mr. Rev.
Well, the special announcement was when Dave was on, he was saying that he was going to have approximately 15 more shakers that are going to be available. That is untrue. He actually has 32 shakers that are now available. So if anybody wants to get some of his grown at home spice, go over and get a hold of him. And he now has 32 of those suckers. So he was supposed to be on here tonight talking about it, but he's currently driving home. So in the rain. So I told him, like, no, just pay attention to the road and don't try to do anything internet wise. So, but yeah, if you want to get up with some of those spices, we have extra, or I shouldn't say we, I have nothing to do with it, but I do just because I like Dave and Dave's my friend, but he has extra ones available. So more than double what he actually thought that he actually had. So there's your special announcement. I was kind of hoping he would come on here and say it himself, but like I said, he's driving, so can't exactly do that. But anyway, with me, I don't know. You're already on my channel. You already know what my channel is. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. If you thought that if you thought that you had a good time, hit that thumbs up button. If you thought that you didn't have a good time, hit that thumbs down button. But if you do that, I suggest that once this is over, make sure you go in the comments section and leave a comment on why you thought it wasn't good and why you thought that it was worthy of giving a thumbs down. Because if you give a thumbs down, we're just going to do the same exact thing over and over and over again. Why? Because we're insane, and that's what we do. And that's the definition of insanity. We just keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, but it won't happen because you didn't leave a comment. So if you feel like throwing that thumbs up button, we always appreciate that. If you want to check out me or this live stream and you want to throw some support, we are always available on the patreon.com/RevToastTV. We also have, well, me, I'm also on very poorly on the Instagram.com/RevToastTV and Twitter.com/RevToastTV, which I actually changed it. Now my YouTube videos will actually say when on Twitter when they go live. So that's kind of new. So hey, look at that. I'm actually using Twitter when I'm not. I'm just clicking YouTube. But anyway, there's all that stuff going on. Like Charles said, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at now 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. What is that? 7 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Left Coast time. And yeah, all these people we've been talking about, Beatty Beats, Rob Blumberg, Alberta Pepper, Scott Tippett, all these people, go check them out on, like Scott Tippett, go check him out on the Pepper Lovers Marketplace. Alberta Pepper, check him out on the YouTube. Check out that video of him making those Death Crispy squares, which will be coming soon. And that'll be a whole debacle all on its own. That'll be great.
Make it Wayne.
What's that?
Make it Wayne.
Make it Wayne. Yeah, oh yeah. Check his sauces out over there on the Pepper Marketplace. Check out Susan Garza on the Pepper Lovers community. You can find her by making an inappropriate comment or post, and she'll delete it, and you'll be like, "What the heck? Why did that happen?" And then you'll meet her. Well, it's Crazy Kimberlyn. Go check out one of the best produced videos that on YouTube that I've ever seen under, I don't know, I'll make a guess here, like 50,000 subscribers. Anybody below 50,000 subscribers, he's the best at putting up the best video, audio, green screen, you name it. Absolutely phenomenal, awesome YouTube guy. And he needs, I don't know, I'm just going to throw a number out there, like another 50,000 subscribers or something like that. Subs for the Grub. Check out Gapey's Grub. She just needs like 25 million, or I don't know what's the number up to now, like 35 million more subscribers, and then she'll be on here. And if she does that, then Miss Susan will be on here as well. Oh, like Chad the Walrus. Go check out Chad the Walrus, Charles P, Rob Z. Who else do we have on here that I'm forgetting? Probably. Well, yeah, Dave, grown at home in West Virginia. That's where you find the those pepper shakers, and they're I don't know if they're for sale yet, but they are going to be. He just said that he was going to sort out how much he had left, and he messaged me yesterday and said, nope, it wasn't 15, now it's 32. So if you want to get those, go check that out. Brando Toe, the ultimate guy on eating anything hot. You're not going to find anybody else like him. Unless you want to put up the argument that Johnny Scoville will beat him. I don't know. I'm not getting into that argument. Either one, they are way better than me. I am not going to say either way. JT Bear. Thank you, Rob. Go check out JT Bear. He just started his Patreon tonight. Go check out his Patreon. Yep. Become a Patreon. Or a patron. I miss anybody else?
Probably.
Oh, I'm sure I did. Oh, Graham's Garden. Go check out Graham's Garden. He only needs, like, what? He was at 481 last time I checked, so all he needs is 519 more subscribers for the kilogram, which I think is one of the greatest hashtags you can get out there. Kilogram. That's GRAHAM.
Aaron.
Who?
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh yeah, Aaron Hernandez. He's also on the Pepper Market or Pepper Lovers Marketplace. Check him out. Grab some of his stuff. I don't know. Anybody else? Just re-listen to this entire live stream, and anybody that we were talking about, we support. So make sure you look at that. Freaky Geek just jumped in.
And don't forget Rob Bloomberg.
I said Rob Bloomberg earlier.
Oh,
but yeah,
sorry.
go hit him up. Make sure you check him out. And I did mention Brando already. We'll say it
Space City
again.
Pepper.
Make sure you go check out Brando. Subscribe to his channel. Again, I have
Space
no
City
clue
Pepper.
how he does it, but you name the pepper, I've seen him do it, and makes it look like he's eating a bell pepper.
Space City Peppers was in also.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah. And I'm subscribed to Space City, Matt. Go check him out. And
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle Waller.
oh yeah, Cal. Definitely go check out Cal. Cal is going to smack around a bootla, or I don't know what that terminology is, but
Slap a bootla.
well, he said he was gonna totally take on a bootla, so definitely go subscribe to him because whenever that comes up, that will be awesome entertainment. Can't wait
Yes,
for
it
that.
will. He's gonna show that bootla who's boss.
And if he wants to do it on the live stream, he's more than welcome to do that. If he wants to do it on his own, I will promote that video on the live stream. Either way, just make it happen. I don't care which way it goes. I just want to see Cal eat a bootla because I totally know he can do it.
Yep, I have faith in him. Just like Todd with the little crispy.
Well, just like Todd with the bootla. I didn't think he could do it. He did it, and hey, got to throw my hat off to him. I didn't think it could happen, but it happened, and it happened on the live stream. So.
I wouldn't have ate a bootla on the live stream.
You did.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Joe424 was in the chat as well. Not familiar with him, but hey, Freaky Geek.
Right.
These folks I check out better look like gods. I like that.
Well, that will be what Brando looks like for you. That guy does look like a god when he eats anything hot. Totally blows my mind every single time I see him eat anything. He's like, oh, it's a bootla, it's a Trinidad Moruga scorpion, it's a reaper, it's a BTR, it's a you name the pepper. I've seen him eat it, and he has no reaction. He's like, yeah, the heat's starting to kick in a little bit. Yeah. You can kind of feel the heat coming through your mouth a little bit. Like no reaction whatsoever. That would be what you call a pepper god right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yaya. Make sure you check him out. We were egging him on earlier about making more videos. I'm sure he's gonna do that. So by all means do that. Beady Beats. Go check out Beady Beats. The maker of the greatest picture I've ever seen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pepperlovers.com. I think it was the last, no, not the last one I post that I put on Pepper Lovers, but the one before that, you'll notice it. It's got the icon that Rob had on his video today. Susan Garza, the master of the Pepper Lovers community. Make sure you go check her out. Okay. Rocky Harris over on the Pepper Lovers community. Go check him out. I got to most everybody. But anyway, if I missed anybody, that's all the more reason for you to join in. If I missed your name, there you go. Make some noise, Charles. Show off that beautiful
Best picture ever. Pepper Pod Todd.
Love
Oh boy, oh boy.
Make them dance, Charles.
That's what he's doing.
Look at my little minions. Ooh. Come in my shop. You know you want a vape? Have you ever had an infusion of IE lemon drop in your vape? Woo! Come on in.
Oh.
Yeah, Freaky Geek. JT is doing great with the daily videos. Yes, I kind of put myself at blame for that because I challenged him for the original 30-30, and instead of being a good friend saying, way to go, buddy, I'm proud of you, when he got to the end, I said, bet you can't make it a double. And here we are almost, well, 1 1/3, well, whatever. 10, 11 videos into the next 30. So yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, BD, you should put that in your next Photoshop of pickle bread and butter pickle Todd pot.
Bread and butter pickle Todd.
He blames you as well, Rev. All right.
Yeah. Well, me and JT go back quite many number of years, like at least, I don't know, 5+ years, something like that. So, but anyway, yeah, that was the live stream. By the way, like I said, we're starting them a little bit earlier, so it should be 9 o'clock Eastern on Friday, which would be 9 o'clock Eastern. That would be 8 o'clock Central. 7 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock left coast time. So make sure you come back, check it out, check out what we're going on. Of course, always the hashtag blame it on Rev. I will take that blame every day, all day long. That's kind of what this live stream is all about. But yeah, come back, check out what's going on, growing on, and you know what else we're doing. So do all that fun, happy social media stuff.
Looks like Chad wants to play.
Oh yeah, go for it, Chad.
I put it down.
Oh.
Well, Rev gets a little long-winded once in a while. Haven't you noticed that?
Only on the outro.
Only on the outro.
And I blame Reptos TV. That's it.
Oh man, you could put another phrase in there.
And a whole crispy for Todd.
There you go.
There you go. That's what we're looking
Pepper Pod Todd.
Oh, all right.
Whole crispy, whole, what was it? This whole spicy crispy for Todd. Blame it on Reptos TV.
Yeah. All right. Let's close this thing down.
All right.
Righty. Well, like I said, we will be back on Friday. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you guys. And exactly. Thank you, Beatty. I agree as well.
Make sure you check out whatever BD's going to come up with, because I guarantee you'll have something in the next few hours.
And
oh, yeah. No, I bet it's within 15 minutes.
Well, just let's say a few hours. He could be doing another project.
That's a good point. Yeah, we don't want to like overtake another project.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have something awesome coming out, so make sure you check that out.
It's an animated.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. From me as well.
And ciao to you,
later.
Alberta Peppers. And yeah, as always, we were live. It was awesome. You guys had a lot of fun. So did we. It was great. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Later, guys.
Bye.